tucked in, but either way, Harriers have got the lead. The rip from the corner after the keeper's complaining he was fouled. The referee didn't see it that way, and right on half time,
it's amazing.
Harriers have taken the lead.
So Kidderminster won to the good, but what they really needed was a second to put the game well and truly to bed before the home side could get a sniff of an unlikely point.
Long ball forward here for Alfred. Nothing. And Joe makes his first notable save with his leg. Long ball forward from Alfred and caught Harriers out. Good goalkeeping. But a reminder that Harriers' job is far from done yet.
Alfredson piling on the pressure, and it was cross your fingers time on the bench as the game drew to a close.
Oh my God.
But how many times have we seen Adam Murray's side throw away the lead when 3 points were sitting there on a plate? It couldn't happen again, could it?
Longford caught at the end.
It's
played out to the right-hand side. And Lecky plays it into the corner in the game.
Hello. Oh,
Harriers have conceded.
drop me a comment. I'm just eating chocolate.
A game that they have dominated. Been taken from them. Legenza with the header.
Legenza, ridiculous.
The near post has all too familiar a tale. Alfreton Town 1, Kidderminster Harriers 1.
So looking on the bright side, it's 4 unbeaten for Kiddy, who go 5th in the table. But another desperately disappointing day for the manager.
It's absolutely important. I look at the table. Apart from the top two, we've lost least games than anybody else in the league. But if we're not going to score goals, we're going to feel frustration like that. I accept the fans' frustration at the end. I'm with them. I feel it totally. If we're being honest, they've not touched us. They've not laid a glove on us. The last 10 minutes, then we're giving them opportunities to do what they're good at. We keep kicking it out of play. We just keep slashing it, just kicking it forward. That's just rash mindset. And I've got to be honest with you, I'm ready to it's actually.
Do you know what? Actually, it's yeah. Sorry, it's green and blacks. 60% cocoa because I'm not really eating anything bad now. I'm literally just listening to Trevor Owens, who we're trying to get on, but he's not having it. Oh, what year is this shirt? Anyone know? Donut D. Oh, I love donuts, man. Hello, my friend. Hello.
But that suggested it was quite difficult to feel that way at that moment, and he concurred with that. He did say it would take him a while, probably even longer than before this game, to get over that disappointment.
Here we go. Can you hear the commentary? Okay, Shoe, donut. Can you hear the commentary? Okay.
They're not far off doing things right. They've just got to put this thing right about scoring goals.
Oh, that's a bit loud, isn't it? Jeez, Louise.
Right to the very end.
They're almost in something of a no-win situation with a section of the support at the moment, aren't they? Because if they play really well tonight and bury Bedford down 4-0,
brilliant.
People would be saying, well, it's been overdue, and one swallow doesn't make a sum. You know what football fans are like?
Yeah, true, but I don't know that they can worry about that if they can. I mean, to be honest,
not great, pal.
The informed team, one of the informed teams of the division. So any win tonight would be impressive, even if people don't maybe.
Do I have to hold the phone the whole time? Oh man, okay.
They might because of what's happened in the run-up to this game, but I think any win tonight would be a good one. But probably, you look at Bedford, they score goals. Probably one won't be enough for Harriers tonight.
One's never enough, though. One is never enough.
When you look back at Saturday's game, what areas do you think Harriers are getting slightly rocky in?
I think they are a little indecisive going forward, and maybe that's a confidence thing. They had opportunities to create opportunities, but maybe a little bit of hesitation got in the way. I thought, for the most part, to be honest, they defended pretty well.
So who's in tonight then? We got Stu, we got Donuts. Who's the other person? Is that me? I think so.
I didn't think that was particularly a problem. And I saw them win 1-0 at Merthyr, and it's a similar story.
Well, they talk about that. Can we talk about Seb Thompson? What a ridiculous move that's been to give him to Leamington. I mean, what are they doing? It makes no sense. He can't be that bad in training, as in attitude-wise, because he wouldn't be there if he was, but ridiculous.
Scoring goals, but he's a capable player, and maybe it's an opportunity for them to see if they can score goals and put things right.
It's all. I mean, Adam Murray seemingly, as yet, doesn't actually know his best starting 11.
Terrible.
That's what it looks like from the outside. He may well do, and he may argue, as he has done in the past, that his horse is for courses. It depends who you're playing. But you just get the sense that perhaps he's still experimenting a little bit, and we're a quarter of the way into the season.
Yeah, maybe. Although maybe that's a little harsh. But he made one change last weekend after the good win against Spennymoor. That was enforced with Reece Hall having an ankle injury, which is still sidelining him. And I guess having been so critical of the team after particularly in the forward areas after the game of the weekend.
He is a good player, Stu. That free kick, the knuckle free kick, mate, was something else, wasn't it? Something else.
And then sending the same team out again might be the argument. So I don't know. I mean, he's looking for players to score goals. You look at the scoring charts, and lots of players have scored 1, and a few have scored 2, and 1 scored 3. But nobody is scoring regularly for them at the moment, and maybe that's what he's trying to work out and trying to find.
Well, one thing seemingly
that was it.
Everyone has agreed, and you heard
I've not even seen a team yet.
It says Harry has created enough good chances to have won 2 or 3 games at the weekend. But when he spoke to
Hang on one
after
second.
the match, Harry's Cam Candola thought that this one would have to go down, really. That's 2 points dropped.
100%. I think we've had a few of them now. This probably being the most disappointing of the lot because of how many chances we created, how well we defended for 85, 90 minutes, and then kind of one moment where we've kind of lost focus a little bit.
Here we go.
And we've come out with 1 instead of a vital 3 that we should have had.
Yeah, and his scoring goals obviously has been the issue, I suppose, even in the last couple of games.
Yeah, 100%. Like, look, today, all of us, like, on the pitch had chances. Like, we've had plenty of chances, more than enough to score. I think we've got to do better. We've got to put them games to bed. And then it saves us hanging on at the end. It probably should be 3 or 4 at least, you know what I mean? And they're good chances, so we're creating, but we have to start being a bit more clinical as a team, all of us included. To give ourselves a bit more like comfort in a performance instead of hanging on at 1-0.
Yeah, towards the end, he seemed to be dealing with it pretty well. What happened with the goal?
I think we defended.
Dibble fucked up.
Really well
Sorry,
for the majority
Trent,
of
but
the
he
game.
did.
I thought the
He absolutely did.
In general were immense. Like, won pretty much every header.
Oh, Jack Clark's playing. Huh?
Really
Whoa,
well.
let's get that up. Let's get that up straight away.
One moment of we're not picking up, we lost a bit of focus, dropping a bit too deep, and it's cost us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as you say, it's fine margin, so you can easily be celebrating a good win here.
Yeah, definitely. And I think all of us in there should be. You know what I mean? Everyone understands that scoring.
I'm too small there. Why am I so small? Ridiculous. If I click that, will I do anything? Oh no.
Once we get
all like that.
No. We do put 3 or 4 past the team, that might be the difference, and that might be
I don't know. I have no idea.
Until then, we've got to find a way to keep points on the board and churning out performances.
And to the stage.
And Candola speaking there to Clive after the game. The full lineup then, Clive, for this evening's game against Bedford Town.
Yeah, so Wes Harrires has made those 2 changes for the starting lineup with Jack Clark and Kurt Willoughby, both are promoted from the bench to come into the starting lineup. Amari Morgan-Smith and Luke Spokes drop back to the bench. So Christian Dibble in goal, back forward of Joe Folks, who's still the only ever present player in the team in terms of starts. Paul Kalambabai, Mika Obi and Owen Evans complete the defence. Cam Candola, you just heard from, ahead of them. And then Riley Reynolds and Dan Mooney out wide. Jack Clark behind the front 2 of Toby Show Silver and Kurt Willoughby. One change on the bench as well. Seb Thompson drops out, having gone on loan to Leamington. So Samson Hewitt comes in, having recently been recalled from his loan at Igbarrow. The substitutes, Reece Devine, Amari Morgan-Smith, Luke Spokes, Xander Zaziba, Samson Hewitt.
That's what we're looking at tonight, boys.
George Walker. The Bedford team's only just come in, but the most notable thing from a Harriers point of view is that in goal is Jack Wright, who they've just signed on loan from Millwall. And if that name seems familiar, it's because he played 1 game earlier this season for Harriers on a short-term loan against Buxton after Christian Dibble was sent off against Telford.
Thank you very much indeed. That's Clive Eakin with the lineups there. Clive will bring us full commentary on that one in about 14 minutes' time. Matt Paddock will be sat alongside him. It's still Slavia Prague.
Yeah, we will.
Arsenal 3.
Let's put that down for a minute. We don't need to hear from Trevor so much, do we? So what's everyone feeling about the team tonight then? I think it's nice to have Jack Clark back. Be interesting to see what he can do in the rain. Is it still raining? I'm sure it is. So who have you got? You got Dan Mooney. So Willoughby and Show Silver up front. I don't know why Show Silver's captain, to be honest. Candler. So who's at the back then? Obi and Calabayi guy. Calambayi. Yep. Yeah. Here we go. Oh.
Talk about a game of two halves. This is exactly what they meant when they dreamt up that phrase. I mean, Hereford were hopeful entertaining Kurz and Ashton at Edgar Street, but the Bulls found themselves 3 down inside the first 30 minutes.
Unbelievable.
It's a mistake by the goalkeeper, and it's nodded in by Alex Curran. And Richardson will be absolutely kicking himself. He was 2 or 3 yards off his line. It looked like it was going to be an easy catch, and he just lost sight of the ball. And there was the poacher Curran to knock it home from close range. Well, the ball through. This is danger here. Shot away. That's a goal. Tony Weston with it from the goal kick. Ball threaded through. Tony Weston found some space inside the box. And Hereford here hit twice with a sucker punch. Curran plays the ball into the box. It's laid off by Weston, and there's a shot from nowhere. It was a goal off from 25 yards, chipped over the goalkeeper.
If everyone could click a like, that'd be amazing. Thank you. We love your likes. They're the favourites. That's all good.
First 45 then for the Hereford faithful, who munched off hot and the second half saviour. Step forward. Amari Sterling James.
Oh, you used to play for us.
Earlier on in the game, it didn't come off. Whether or not, scored the first one, got us a kick start going.
Football back into it. Amari Sterling James with a cool finish of 20 yards, low and hard into the right side of the net, and Hereford are back into this one.
The second and third was just more instinct after that and just finding the corner.
Evening, Wes, better volume. Show Silver, experienced campaigner and good influence. You expect captaincy. Yeah, well, you know. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure if it worked for me. I'm not sure if it works. I think I'd rather a captain was a defender, but then, of course, we're not going to have Obi as captain, are we? I wouldn't have thought so. Tom, where are you watching the game from? Are you watching the game or are you with us tonight, mate? Either way, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for your support. Appreciate that. Oh, I've got my shoulder in, which is great. Not.
I just thought going to try and get my half a yard.
Osborne, halfway down the box, he turns, plays into that man. It's not going to be a hat-trick, is it? Amari Sterling James, what's for the shot?
Man, scoring 3 goals, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? I'd love that. I'd love 3 goals. That'd be quality. If it ever happened. If it ever happened. Well, you're not there, Wes. It's Tuesday night. It's like it's a dark Tuesday. Martin, I live in the East Midlands, mate. So I have to choose my games. Yeah. I'd rather go to games that are closer, like Alfreton. I'm not there because A, it's Tuesday night. B, got to look after my daughter, and C, it's raining. I didn't fancy driving in the rain. Do you know what I mean? Down to Edinburgh. No thanks. I mean, if they could guarantee, you know, they'd score 3 goals, and yeah, perfect. I'll be there, Martin, mate. So that's fine. Anyway, Martin, fella, I hope you're okay today. It's not because I don't want to be there, but then he's just got rid of Seb Thompson on loan. I mean, what is the beef with Seb Thompson, man? There's got to be something wrong with Seb Thompson, right? Yeah, I know. Or Shane Byrne. We messed up so bad with Shane Byrne, didn't we? Let's be honest. Well, we didn't. But Phil and Richard Lane and Dean Oldsworth. Unbelievable.
That's one of the ones you'll remember. Not about 40 years. It might come a lot sooner than that.
Yeah.
Might carry on like that with the pressure.
Good evening, all. We started early for Watch With Wes. That's me.
This is why you do the job. This is why you do become a commentator, because it was so dramatic. You know where we sit in the match.
Well, even if he did, you'd still pay him that, though, wouldn't you? Surely. I mean, he was well worth it, man. Oh, it's all right, I mean.
And I surprised myself
Yeah. They said he wanted too much money. I saw Shane when I went to Peterborough Sports for the first time, and he said he didn't want too much money. He said it was just the way they played. Phil played the game, didn't he? Obviously, Phil's in charge. You got a belter, Phil. Oh, Jackie of the Oldham. Hang on a minute. Jackie of the Oldham. You say there, Jackie of the Oldham. You hang on 1 second, Jackie. Jackie of the Oldham. Come on down. Thank you back, Jackie. Thank you. I put it out there if anyone wants to come on and chat. Oh man, everyone's like, I'm in the podcast, I'm in the podcast. But then if you give them a chance to get on the podcast, right? No. Yeah. No, it's a lot easier to say than to do, you know, I think. Anyway, that's the team tonight. Oh, 8 people in, loving this. This is great. I hope this was such a good idea. And it is, because if we lose or whatever, then we can just, you know, all cry together. So Stu, my friend Stu's in there, has said if he doesn't win tonight, he's got to go. What do you reckon? If we lose tonight, has he got to go? What do you reckon? What's happening? What are we saying? Alex Withers. Hello, mates. Alex is in. Jackie's in. Tom Griffiths is in. Martin's in. Stu, everyone's in. Oh, there you are, Martin. Looking lovely stuff. So has anyone seen Alfreton? I mean, I was there, unfortunately. Has anyone seen the goal we conceded? I just thought it was bad defending, but it wasn't. It was Dibble, I think, in the end. I think he just misjudged it. We didn't score enough goals. Lucky to be where we are. I agree with that. No, that's not us. Someone else saying horses for courses. Did Dibble waste time again Saturday? He did. But people are like, oh, it's game management. I'm like, yeah, but it's adding time on at the end where we will concede a goal. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And also, Adam Murray's heard my speech about bringing the finishers on, bring on Seb Thompson on, and George Walker, and he's gone right. Thompson out. I don't get it. I might go and see Seb myself. I might go to Leamington and watch him. Why not, eh? Why not? Quicker for me to get there, to be fair. If anyone wants to come on, that's absolutely fine. I'll put the link in the hotline and the link in Kitty Yell Massive Harriers FC group. It's so warm in my office, by the way. It's crazy warm. Shocker, haha. I know. So yeah.
Actually, when he's come forward this season, had the opportunity to come forward. He's looked like a decent attacking player, despite the fact he's traditionally a fullback. So he'll be part of the mix, I'm sure.
The bench is really strong, though, isn't it? Look at the bench; it's so strong. You've got Reece Devine on there. Devine's a bit out of favour in it at the moment. It's because of the new baby, I guess. But maybe not. Maybe not. Oh. Oh, my leg. Oh, I'm old. I will turn the volume up in a minute, but it's just talking about Hereford, whatever. Amari Sterling James going to play right back, even though he scored 3 goals last game against Curzon. Brilliant. Thanks, nah. No.
Bedford, they are unchanged from their 2-1 defeat to Bedford. They have a change on the bench, and a name that we all know, PJ.
One more and more.
He's been out for 3 games.
Come on.
Thank you very much indeed. If you would like
Ah.
City against Hereford, you can get that right now. That will be on 94.7 FM.
Let's do it, Trev. Come on. Let's do it, Trev.
And website, I will tweet the links on our BBC Hereford Worcester Twitter page in just a moment at BBC HW Sport.
Expect some of the dropping back towards end of games is just self-preservation and time wasting trying to break up momentum of attacks, aren't you? No evidence to suggest wouldn't be same result. But they never tried, Tom. They've never tried, mate.
Yes, we're looking fine. The rain is still coming down a bit, but it's still the pitch looking in very good condition.
Of course.
At the moment.
There you go, Stu.
We're set to go with Bedford's team now in. We've got the Harriers team tonight is Christian Dibble goal, Joe Folkes, Paul Kalambai, Amika Obi and Owen Evans, and then Cam Condola front of the back four, Riley Reynolds, Dan Mooney, Jack Clark coming into the team.
Yes.
Along with Kurt Willoughby, who has 2 goals so far this
Can't
season.
see his comment.
Just take
Never
a
mind.
seat beside me is Matty Paddock. I'll put his headphones on so you can hear me. And Matty, it's interesting. He's put Willoughby and Clark in. It's in search of goals, I guess.
Yeah, I was about to say it's in search of a formula, a winning formula of such, but Harry's aren't out of form, particularly just in terms of momentum. Needed that lift of.
I know. I love him. I think he's fantastic. Come on, you Alex Withers. Oh, Alex, by the way, mate, you know we met at Russell Kane in Ludlow. I'm going to see him again in Nottingham on the 15th. Can't wait. Boom, boom. Hello, everyone. Hello, Cardiac Tech Limited. Viewing tonight. Yeah, mate. This is exactly what I wanted. No, I thought, yeah, we'll do that. It'll be good. Be great fun. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully tonight it plays well and it gets that lovely zip on the top of the surface.
Here we go.
So referee Robert Clausen in traditional black referee's kit today leads the teams out. They turn and face us. Harriers, of course, in the home strip of the red and white half shirts, red shorts and red socks. Bedford, well, the rugby team are called the Bedford Blues, and the football team follow that as well. They're all in blue. Skidibis players go along the line and shake hands. I gave you the Kidibis team just to give you their bench, and no Seb Thompson because he's gone on loan.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Reese Devine, Amari Morgan Smith, and Luke Spokes to drop out from the start.
Love that, Alex. Well done, mate. Well done, bud.
Been on loan previously this season at Sporting Inkborough. Lewis Francis and George Walker, the rest of the bench. Bedford, let me bring Matty in this because the goalkeeper is an interesting one for Bedford. Jack Wright, who was here.
Jack Wright.
Buxton played for Harriers.
Very peculiar one indeed. He's not had a lot of football. This is his third loan spell of the season. Came in for an emergency 1-week loan to cover the suspension, I should say, of Christian Dibble. So Harriers fans had a very quick glimpse of him in their goal a few weeks ago. We're going to glimpse of him in the opposition goal tonight.
Dan Mees. Come on, Dan. In you come, mate. Come on, in you come. Come and see us. Come and see us, Dan.
One other change. Jack Wright comes in to start, and Ellis Brown is another change.
Anyone can come in tonight, guys. I've put the link in the on Harriers hotline. On Harriers hotline. If you want to get involved, you can do. I think I've lost a little bit of timber because this shirt fits me well. What's the official radio station? Thanks in advance, Matt Gurney. So the official radio station is BBC Hereford and Worcester, Matt.
Also a very experienced striker, of course. And they have on the bench Sean Jeffers, who's been around seemingly forever.
Look at little Joe's face. What a little legend.
He's been around forever.
Love you, Joe. Love you, pal.
As well. Tyro March is 31.
Can everyone hear that okay? Is the sound okay? Is the sound okay?
So they have a bit of experience up top.
I mean, Matty, I'm playing it now, to be fair.
Wins in their last 3.
Is that loud enough or not?
And no defeats in the league since September. They are the Southern League Premier Central champions. And it will be Bedford who will kick off, kicking from right to left as we look at it. The rain coming down. Understandably, that might have kept a few at home, although the terraces behind
There's 11 people with me,
Dibble's
so
goal
yeah.
are pretty well populated here. Not a huge number have made the journey from Bedford, maybe 50 odd are behind the opposite goal. And it'll be Bedford to get us underway. Can Harriers score more than once?
Come on, Harriers. Come on.
Win 1-0. I suppose that will do. But it wouldn't do much for the blood pressure of anyone here if it does go that way. Bedford kick off long and the ball goes straight to Christian Dibble and the Harriers goal. He brings the ball out. The rain still coming down. It's persistent rather than very heavy, but it has been non-stop now for a few hours. But the pitch at the moment still looking in decent condition. Bedford have it in midfield, but it's picked up for Harriers by Obi, who plays it down the line. That's headed away by Doodu, and ball played forward by Harriers again. It's one in the air by
14 in. Evening, guys.
Pekawa
Hope you're doing well.
for Bedford, and Harriers picking up on the right with Mooney. Pitch is in good condition, but you are seeing already a bit of water actually coming up. And the ball's played along the surface, thrown from Folks, and it's picked up by Mooney into the penalty area, trying to find room. He lays it off, and the shot comes in from Jack Clark. He gets a shot in early on his return to the team, but it's off target, and it's out for a goal kick.
No.
Bedford are playing with a back four, as I expected. A lot of strikers in their squad, but not all playing up front today. For Harriers, by the way, the captain's armband has been worn by Toby Show Silver. Did manage the goal, of course, at the weekend.
True.
Goal kick, then Jack Wright with the kick. That's headed over the halfway line. And picked up by Harriers in midfield. By Willoughby. The Harriers wanting a free kick, don't get it, but they get it again in midfield. It's Candola who plays it back to Kalambayi. He delivers it out towards the left-hand side. That's intercepted. Candola, though, heads it forward again. It's headed back again by Bedford. It comes back onto the floor for Kalambayi, just inside his own half. He lost it forward, skims off a defender's head. Just for a moment, it looked like it might run for Willoughby, but didn't. And then the long clearance from Bedford is out for a goal kick. The pitch is going to be interesting, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, and I imagine sight to goal will come.
Jerry, I think it's disgraceful, mate. I think it's a disgrace. I mean, what's the point? Didn't listen to anything I said in the last podcast. Ridiculous.
Zip up off the surface. It will behave unconventionally, I'm sure of it.
He was a TV drama recently, wasn't it? Jack Wright, I seem to remember. I've got it recorded somewhere at home. The Bedford keeper, I don't think it had anything to do with him. Although I haven't watched it yet, so I might. It's Harriers in the centre circle, trying to win possession, which they do. And here's Kalambayi again, out to the left-hand side. It's picked up by Evans. Back to Kalambayi. Harriers trying to patiently find an opening. Dan Mooney making a run there. He's frustrated that the pass didn't come to him. So he has to start again. Now the ball is forward and defender gets it away but slips in doing so. And Harriers get possession back. And here is Mooney on the left. On the right, rather, plays it infield and it's played by Folks towards the edge of the D. It's headed away, but only as far as Reynolds. Out to Mooney. His cross to the right along the floor. Defender hits it high in the air, but doesn't move forward much. It's still inside the penalty area. Show Silver goes for it, but it's cleared.
Of course we are, Dan. Of course we are, mate. We always dominate.
To eventually deal with that. And the Murray applause. They looked a little nervy there, the Bedford Town defence, I would suggest.
Oh, cheers, man. Cheers, Stu. Thank you.
Talked about the ball, wasn't it, in terms of how it's going to behave? It just hung up there ever so slightly. The goalkeeper looked a little bit anxious.
Headed forward there for Bedford by Greg Taylor. It's cleared up to the halfway line by Dibble. It's headed forward again, and there's suddenly a break on, and it comes out to the left-hand side for Bedford, and they score. And it's slotted away by Ellis Brown. Harry's a little unlucky. A tackle came in, but the ball went straight to Ellis Brown, and he was all on his own on the left and fired it beyond the reach of Christian Dibble. And in the 5th minute, Bedford Town take the lead through Ellis Brown. Recalled to the starting lineup for this game.
My goodness me.
Mr. Harriers 0, Bedford Town 1.
Flipping heck.
Harriers, just wonder how they were caught out initially. Tyrone Marsh seemed to be completely free. There's a bit of an inquest going on. Then I think it's Condola with the tackle. He actually did very well to get the tackle in because Marsh was threatening to be through on goal.
Mate.
We can't really hear you very well, Wes. No. But unfortunately, we want Murray out. Is ringing around the north stand.
But I still believe we can do it. I still believe we've got a chance.
Go on, Murray. Go on, son.
We're only 6 minutes in, so everything can happen, but
It was an absolutely atrocious defensive error that led to it, and they got in behind that. And a very, very easy finish for them into a position they should never have been in. But, you know, we've had, for the first 5 minutes, the majority of play. It's ended on 5 minutes. And there's a long way to go. As Rory says,
come on, Kitty!
Long way to go up the area. Come on, Kitty.
Go on, Kitty. Let's go. Hey, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's unbelievable.
It's a way of the modern game. I've never been particularly a fan of fans chanting that about their own manager, but it happens everywhere you go.
Anyone there? Anyone there at all? No.
Okay, subjected to that.
Oh my goodness me! Oh, we might get an update.
He makes a long kick and it goes up to the halfway line. It's picked up by Bedford, but it's won back by Harriers and Jack Clark. Now into the middle to Joe Silver, out to Mooney on the right. And folks making a run. And
Go on. Go on.
A bit of tentative defending.
Go on.
Harriers get a throw in the end. 10 metres from the corner flag, taken quickly by Spokes. Mooney cuts inside. Still going. Just lets the ball run away from him. Known as dispossession.
Oh, the area! You're a bench. So,
who thunders the ball
equaliser for the Harriers, and Dave, describe the goal.
I put double yellows over your parking space.
put the ball in and bullet header from Jack Clark.
Bullet header from Jack Clark. There we go.
Come on, Harriers!
Come on, Rory. Come
back
on,
equal term. Less than 10 minutes on up the Harriers.
Hey, cheers, pal. Thank you. There you go. Yes, come on. Oh my goodness me. How are you feeling now, guys? How are you feeling now?
Back on turn.
We don't even need to be listening because they're just oh my god, that's amazing. That's amazing. It's so good.
Throwing down the line from Harriers deep inside their own half. They're in another throw and they gained a bit of territory. Just inside their own half.
Yeah, this is great fun, Dan. Mate, honestly, it's amazing. It's amazing.
The time, yeah. It's Clark's 6th start in the league this season. He's got an assist to his name. And now a goal as well. Folks will get the assist for that one.
Thank you, Jackie, the Oldham. Oh. And it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Have it with Candola, halfway inside his own half. Plays it over the top. And Joe Silver gives chase, but the defender under pressure. He's done well there because in the end, Power had to play for safety and just hit it out for a throw into Harriers, level with the Bedford penalty area. Taken by folks who finds Mooney. Mooney dummies, tries to stretch and put it into the penalty area. Joe Silver back to goal. Lays it off for Reynolds. Back to folks. He fires across in that, though. It's straight into the hands of Joe Wright. Oh, Jack Wright earlier, if you beg his pardon. Joe Wright. There isn't a TV series called I, Joe Wright. But anyway, he catches that one comfortably. And pumps it upfield, but it goes all the way back to the Harriers keeper, Christian Dibble. Pumps it upfield. And Harriers with Mooney. And goals really given a little bit of a spring to their step. Mooney into show Silva, has his shirt pulled, but keeps possession. Referee just indicating an advantage, so he obviously didn't see it as a foul, but Harriers have the ball anyway. It's Folks on the right, plays it back to Obi, to his keeper Dibble. And Dibble brings it out of his penalty area.
We got live now to Kidham Harriers, but we're only really going live down to Kidham Harriers, so that's the only thing.
Not controlled that time by Owen Evans, and it goes out for a throw-in to Bedford. Took an early lead here, but Harriers equalising quickly on BBC Hereford and Worcester.
Ooh.
Follow Hereford United if you prefer on FM. And here are
Follow Hereford United, did he say? Mate, I thought you better than that.
technically to Mooney. That's a little bit too clever. Nice idea, but Mooney wasn't able to get it. And there'll be a throw into Bedford Town. Dare I say, the rain is still coming down, but it's lightened a little bit. Not as bad as it was. Let me get Matty's view on the goal then. It was a classic goal in terms of good work on the right, a good cross, and a really good headed finish.
Really good finish, actually. And I think from close range, those look a lot easier than they actually are, because you can so easily, without the room in front of you, knob those over the target. But really good control on the header from Jack Clark.
Yes.
And, good response to that early setback, which again, as we said, was a touch unfortunate as well. So all in all, okay.
Yeah, Harriers, who, let's not forget, our fifth in the table. Some comments you'd think they'd be down the relegation zone, but they're fifth in the table, but wanting a win to stake their case. Right up there, maybe challenging the top positions, not just
Come on.
lower reaches of the playoff places. They have a throw in just inside the Bedford half on the right hand side, thrown down the line by Folks. That's headed away, and Ryan Reynolds dispossessed. And might have felt he was fouled, not given, but the referee will give that to Bedford as Josh Phillips just had his shirt pulled as he was making a pass, and that'll be a free kick to Bedford Town in the centre circle. Josh Phillips, I mentioned, on loan from Luton Town.
Aye, aye, aye.
Not too far from Bedford. Where's the ball? I was trying to find the ball. It's gone down to one end, and Bedford will now retrieve it and have an opportunity to take this free kick. Not taking it from exactly the right position, but not really gaining any advantage. So the referees
No.
let the game keep going as it's played by Pakawa up towards the right-hand side and picked up there on that right wing. There's a cross fired in. No one really there from Bedford. It's picked
Thank you,
up at the
Donut.
end
Appreciate that, mate.
on the edge of the penalty area by Brown, the goal scorer. And he gets it back to Taylor forward, but that's intercepted. Harriers have possession, and Reynolds will try and stop them off, but he runs into trouble and loses the ball. And now a break down the left-hand side, maybe, for Bamfeet, who is fouled, and a free kick is given. Free kick to Bedford.
So looking around the league then, there's been goals at Chorley against Alfreton, 1-0 to Chorley. Curzon beaten Spennymoor 1-0 as well. Harriers 1, Bedford 1, obviously. Macclesfield 0, Peterborough Sports 1. Whoa.
Greg Sanderford, former Coventry City junior. A few Coventry.
Damn, I was there as well, mate. Honestly. Oh, that was one I could walk, actually, thank God.
Sanderford takes a breath. One Kidham Harriers player down Mooney in the wall. And it's curled. It doesn't curl that much in the end. That comes off. Obi flicks it out for a corner.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Taking any chances there. The big Harriers defender. And Bedford get the first corner of the game.
Yeah. It's so mad.
From the left-hand
What are we talking about Luton, Dan? That's Anna Murray screaming.
First test in defending. Taken short of the corner of the penalty area, and then up to the edge of the area, and a shot is fired in from the edge of the area by Tripp, but that's blocked. It bounces out to the left-hand side. There's a Harriers player who stayed down.
Ooh.
Bedford trying to works something again. Tripp plays it out to the right-hand side. And it comes to Gamfey, and then a cross blocked, and that'll be a second corner for Bedford.
Aye, aye, aye.
But the Harriers player is still down, and it's good to require treatment. I can't see who that is because he's crouching down away from. He stands up now. It's Dan Mooney's. Okay, it's fine. He doesn't require treatment. He's hobbling slightly. Hopefully, that's nothing.
Yeah, we don't score from them, Dan. Yeah. Oh, you mean
the corner to deal with?
Mate, listen, Obi and Callum Bailly, no problems there at all. They'll get rid of them all. Absolutely all of them.
Corner. Curled in, and it's headed away at the near post. It was a decent delivery, but dealt with by Harriers. Comes again for Bedford, and Ryan Reynolds just tripping up Josh Dawodu. I think the yellow card looks a bit harsh to me because I think it's not to him. It's kind
but that wasn't their fault, Dan, was it? It was Dibble.
The tackle itself was a little unfortunate. That probably was a foul, but no intent there.
I heard that as well. Ryan Reynolds
collided with his leg and went over.
What?
It's like Callum Bailly might have said a bit too much, and he gets a rather cheap yellow card. So another free kick. Another set piece for Harry's. A couple of free kicks and a couple of corners now. That one is taken short by Sanderford. And not a great deal of purpose from that from Bedford. They've gone backwards. They do now. Well, I don't know if that goes down as a shot, but from a long way out, Josh Dawodu has fired it well wide. So Harry's had a few set pieces to deal with, Matty, but so far looking solid enough at the back, apart from the goal.
Yeah, again, and that was a touch freakish, wasn't it? It's hard to lay the blame of that as a mistake as such. The ball zipped through quite quickly to Marsh, didn't it? And again, I think it might have been Obi. I'm not sure with the covering challenge. And Dibbles tried to narrow the angle, hasn't he, from about 6 yards, but the ball was put firmly past him. So not too much.
How's everyone doing on Watch with Wes then? Are we enjoying this? Is it going well so far? Well, it's 1-1. Scored a goal. Oh my goodness. We score another one. That's 2 goals in the game.
Bedford Town, the ball is lobbed over the top by folks. Joe Wright came out and called for it, but Joe Silver very nearly got there first. Just bounced away from him. Wright was basically telling the defenders to keep out of the way. He wanted the ball. Not sure that was the right decision by him. He got away with it. And he punts it upfield now, and a long ball for Bedford to chase. And it's knocked out for a Bedford throw-in, which Gamfey will take. In fact, he doesn't.
Telford 1, Merthyr 0. True story. True story.
And it is a throw into Bedford. And there's another ball goes out again, and the teams dispute the throw. Certainly the Harriers fans are unhappy that it's been given to Bedford, so they got a chance for a long throw right by the corner flag, the inevitable long throw that's become so fashionable.
Everyone could do a long throw, man. Crazy. Crazy.
Throw is in towards the near post. It's flicked on and just about scrambled away in the end by Harriers. Back with Bedford, and the pass to the throw-in take was hit too hard. Otherwise, Harriers could be in trouble because he had lots of space there, did Sanderford, but he couldn't control it because it was hit so hard at him. He has it again, but Joe Folks has taken it off him. And now Dan Mooney picks it away. That's a good ball. Away, defenders appeal for offside. They're not going to get it. It's Owen Evans fires a shot in. It skims wide and out for a goal kick. A lovely ball from right to left there by Dan Mooney.
What a guy, Stu. What a guy. What a guy.
Remains 1-1.
It's funny because we got 15 people in, and then it goes down to 9, and then back to 15 again. So I don't know what those people are doing. But I hope they're having a great time.
Goal kick. Goal so far in this league.
Oh.
Against Merthyr, Southport 1 up against Buxton. Alfreton 1 up at Chorley. after their draw against Harriers Curse and East Spennymoor 1-0, and Peterborough Sports 1-0 up against Macclesfield under Phil Brown, of course. 1-1 here. And
How far are we behind?
comes up off the surface as the ball's played down the right-hand side. It's cleared by Bedford, picked up again by Obi. For Show Silver, heads it on, then turns and chases. But in fact, it's picked up by Willoughby first, and he plays it back to Mooney.
Where's John?
It's got it! Got it off a defender's foot. Willoughby will take credit.
Yes.
Mooney, rather.
Yes.
Will take credit.
Oh.
He hit it hard. It hit the foot of the defender.
Where's
and
John?
Took it over the keeper's head. I think it'll probably go down as an own goal, although Dan Mooney will claim it as his first of the campaign. And Harriers have come from behind in pretty short order. After just 20 minutes, it's Kidderminster Harriers 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now live to Agda Stadium. It's John and Rory. Hello, boys. What's happened?
The whole north stand erupts as Dan Mooney loops one over the keeper. Absolutely fantastic vision from Mooney. And
Come on!
Harriers are
With a little help from their opposition.
Oh, well, yeah. Go on, Pete. What?
Well, I can't complain. We scored 2 goals. We haven't scored 2 goals for a very long time. You know, going with it, Adam Murray's Red and White Army.
Yeah.
Great vision from Mooney. Great vision from Mooney. Harriers in control of this. Up the Harriers.
Yes, thank you, John. Yes, there we go. This is so much fun. This is so much fun.
Ball's picked up by
Oh. Oh, yes, lads. Come on. Oh. Man alive. I've got to stay up and clip this tonight because this is amazing. This is amazing fun.
From Dibble. It's flicked on by Show Silver. Mooney can't reach it. Now headed forward by Harriers again, by Obi. That's picked up by Bedford. They give it away, though. And it's Reynolds for Kidderminster Harriers. Plays the ball back to Callahan Bay. It's flicked on for Harriers again. It's a good challenge from Candola, and the ball races forward down the middle towards the Bedford penalty area, but it's cleared by a defender. So very cleverly kept in by Tyrone Marsh, Bedford's veteran forward, but Harriers defender was there to claim the ball. And here come Harriers again, leading 2-1 now and playing with some confidence. It's out on the left-hand side, but Riley Reynolds is dispossessed, and it's cleared by Bedford.
Gonna win the league, boys. Gonna win the league. Boys and girls, gonna win the league. Go on, Alex. Get on it, mate. Get on it.
2 goals. You haven't had to write so many goals in your social media platforms for a while.
Yeah, I think, and in fairness, you can give that to Dan Mooney as well, because, I mean, difficult to say whether the effort would have been on target, but, I mean, I don't think there's a Harriers player that deserves a goal more than Dan Mooney this season. So,
that's true.
if anything,
Very
other
true.
than pure industry, Harriers ahead. And,
Thanks,
great
Dan.
to see him off the
Make sure
mark.
you give it a shake. Double shake, mate. Come on.
Association have gone with an own goal against Hakawa, but
Oh.
I'm not going to argue with Dan Mooney at the end of the game. They lead 2-1, Harriers. Bedford of a throw just inside their own half. Rain still coming down. Pitch still taking it well. But there is a little bit of water, not visible on the surface, but coming up from time to time when the ball's kicked on the surface. Sandiford with the throw right in front of Adam Murray. To his small technical area as they are here at Kidderminster. And the ball is shepherded out for a Harriers goal kick. And it's, of course, unbeaten in 4. So if they could win this game, let's send that run to 5 with 3 wins in that run. So when you look at it that way, it makes things look somewhat better. Christian Dibble with both hands in the air makes a signal.
All 17
Kicks
people
it
in.
left
Brilliant
footed.
stuff.
Over the halfway line. And it comes to Mooney.
Go on, Jackie of the Oldham. Get in there, girl. Get in there.
Down fight, he plays it into the Harriers half. It's played by Calamai over the top, shows Silver and Willoughby giving chase. It's Kurt Willoughby who gets to it and gives it back to Mooney. Mooney again tries to get to the penalty area, but his path is blocked, but he's done well to win the ball back again. And will start again, plays it to Willoughby, back to Mooney, level with the penalty area. It's on his left foot. Oh, nice little ball slid into Willoughby, who goes for the shot. And that's cut out by Pekawa, who this time will be relieved that the deflection went out for a corner rather than over the goalkeeper's head and into the net. Harriers' first corner of the night. Harriers supporters encourage the team as Owen Evans goes over to take it. Riley Reynolds is available for a short one, but he now moves away, moves to the edge of the penalty area. Harriers have got players around the penalty spot, just 2 inside the 6-yard box. Bedford have kept 1 up, and Harriers 2 back. It's hit along the floor, and laid off. That was a routine that almost came off. It was hit along the floor to the near post, and it was Mooney then who flicked it on. And Harriers players trying to get on the end of it, couldn't quite reach it. That's an interesting routine. It'll be a throw-in. Evans again going for the long throw. Right in front of the tunnel, and he lobs it high in the air, loops in the air. Calambai tries to flick it on. It comes back to Evans. His attempted cross is cut out. There'll be another throw-in. They're playing with a bit of confidence and purpose now, Harriers, Matthew.
They've got a lift, and I think they deserved one. Going behind in, I wouldn't say fortuitous circumstances for Bedford, because they put it away well, but they didn't necessarily deserve to be behind there, and deservedly level. I think the confidence for that has gone and got them the second. And 2 really well-worked goals. Okay, yes.
Is it still raining? Is it still raining?
For an offside, and somewhat belatedly they get it. Ellis Brown.
Pausing as I wasn't entirely sure the flag was going to go up there. You never know, do you? But yes, I don't think the ball probably goes in without the intervention of the defender. So by definition, probably an own goal. But you're not going to take that away. I mean, you saw even on Saturday how much he creates for his team. So we'll say he's on 1 for the season, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely happy to do that. Yeah, hit it with power. That's why it came off the foot and looped over the sparing keeper. The ball left-footed, long ball, a little bit too long. That's going to bounce once and out for a goal kick. 27 minutes played here. It's been eventful. Bedford taking an early lead in the 5th minute through Ellis Brown, but Harriers replying within 3 minutes through Jack Clark on his recall to the first team, and then taking the lead when Dan Mooney's powerful drive into the penalty area deflected off Pekawa.
I hope not, Stu. I really hope not.
Who won to Harriers?
Hello, Mark. Hello, Mark Harriers. How are you, fella? You okay? You doing well?
By Folks.
Welcome to the party.
Down the line. Comes back to Folks. Can't quite control it. To Bedford, and the ball stays in, and Obi, I think, was expecting that to go out. He does well in the end and recovers it, and it will be a Harriers throw. Ball just stayed on the goal line. Water holding it up a little, on the touch line rather. Water just holding it up a little bit.
Perfect, Mark. Perfect, fella.
Harriers throw. Still the rain comes down. So it throws down the line, and it's flicked on. Played back by the cover to his keeper, who doesn't have too much time, but gets a good kick on it, does right.
Obi, I think. Obi. For sure, Obi.
Forward by Obi for Harriers, and then headed on by Folks, but tussle for possession sees Bedford win it back and get a throw in. Sandiford takes it quickly and looking for Tyrone Marshall, gets his head to it, but can't control it. The ball's back on halfway. Harriers trying to win it. Tempted through ball there from Willoughby, doesn't quite find Show Silver. The ball goes up to the other end, but Bedford can't control it, and it goes out for a goal kick to Kidderminster Harriers. Adam Murray, have you made 2 changes to his starting 11 for this game? And one of them certainly paid off. Jack Clark scoring. You know, the Kurt Willoughby coming in and
Yeah.
Morgan Smith.
Joe's amazing, ain't he? Let's be honest. Joe is just
Have to try
amazing.
and be impact
Simples.
players from the bench if they get the opportunity. Harriers with it. Kalambai, little dink over the top, and that's been chased by Willoughby. Comes off in to show Silver. He lays it to his right to Mooney. Mooney tries to go past the defender. Sandiford stays with him well. Mooney still has it, squeezed it between two Bedford players to Spokes. He crosses and it's headed towards goal. The flag stayed down and it was headed towards goal by Show Silver, and well saved by Wright. Another good move there from Harriers.
Brilliant.
A free kick's been given for a foul on the keeper here, but that was after the chance for Show Silver, whose header was well saved by the keeper. Harriers almost had a third. Of course, they will want more than a one-goal lead in the closing stages of this game. Of course, happened in recent games.
Can everyone watching just give it a like on YouTube, please? We've got 4 likes and there's 17 people in here. Please, please, please. We love your likes. Your likes are the best. Thank you.
They've got the free kick anyway.
Oh, we had a message from someone earlier.
And Joe Wright with the free kick. Right on the edge of his penalty area, wearing all green, dark green. Right. Has conceded now as many goals as he did in his one appearance for Kidderminster Harriers early in the season. A 2-2 draw against.
Cheers, Mark. Thank you. Hit the like, guys. Hit the likes. I am. Yeah. Hit the likes, pal. 18 people in now. Excellent.
Bedford throw deep inside the Harriers half. It'll be Greg Sandiford again. And his throw is lobbed down the line. It's headed away. It's picked up by Bedford. Tackle comes in and Bedford want to throw him, but the referee has ruled that is Harriers' throw.
Damn straight it is, thanks.
So, throwing the line for Harriers inside their own half. That goes out for another throw. Again, the two teams dispute it. Again, the verdict goes Kidderminster Harriers' way. And throw inside their own half.
Darlington 1, Workshop 1. Darlington scored the 24th through Rutledge, and Borough equalised 2 minutes later in the 26th minute. There you go.
His square pass out to the left for Evans, forward to Reynolds, who's back to goal, gives it back to Evans, and just inside the Bedford half, making some progress. A little back heel from Reynolds. They move towards the penalty area. Jack Clark into the penalty area, and it's a complete miskick by defender Sandiford. And he's fortunate the ball rolls safely to his keeper because he was trying to clear that, but completely wrong. The ball went in the opposite direction to the one he intended, but the keeper was there to collect. Still 2-1.
Cheeky.
Harriers. Now it's Bedford trying to move forward, but that's.
He's a good player, Dan, isn't he? He's a good player. But
through the middle, rather overhit back pass there by Pekawa. His keeper won't thank him for that, and right in the end had to just kick him out into touch. Harriers have taken the throw in quickly, and it's Mooney now slides it to the edge of the area, but no Harriers player there to receive it. It's brought away instead by Dawodu for Bedford, who are breaking down the right wing, move quickly. The cross is cut out by Kalambai, but he, despite a despairing dive, he can't stop it going out for a corner.
Oh, no.
It's nice to know you're here, springs to mind as we hear a little chant from Bedford fans who are on the right-hand corner behind the goal. I said 50 earlier. They might have had a few more added.
Oh, that was it. Yoza. Sorry, Yoza, mate. Hello from Libya. LY. Don't know what that means, but hello, Yoza, if that is true. Good evening. Don't know how you found us, pal, but there you go. Excellent.
It hits in towards the middle and it comes off Show Silver.
Are you a Harriers fan, Yoza?
Show Silver, and it's gone out for another corner, this time on the left-hand side. So this will be 4 corners plus a couple of free kicks that Harriers have had to deal with. in the first 35 minutes here. So this one.
Here we go.
Option for a short corner as Phillips goes to the corner taker, but he's sent away and it's delivered towards the far post.
Of course he can play. I'm guessing it's just the position he was in, to be honest with you, Alex.
Cleared.
I would have thought.
And this time it'll be a throw-in for Bedford.
Yes.
A little bit of a spell here from Bedford. They haven't actually created a clear chance during it. They've been in an attacking position, and Sanderford has gone over now to the right to take a long throw. It goes in towards the inside of the penalty area. It comes off a defender, and Christian Dibble is able to hold it, and he punts it upfield very quickly to try and get Harriers on their way. Can't do so, though, and it's Bedford who break now. Will there be an offside flag? No, there won't. It's
no.
Picked up here on the left-hand side by Brown. His touch is a bit heavy. To challenge it, but he recovers, fires a shot in, and it's decent.
Will I make the final whistle? I hope so.
Down to his left to grab onto that. But a bit of spell of Bedford pressure for Harriers to deal with, Matty.
Yeah, that's the best we've seen them, isn't it? That's the clearest they've had to a chance, I would say, that one. Looked like it was aimed more as a far post cross, I think, but Christian Dibble wasn't taking any chances, was he? And in the end, got a good grasp on the ball.
He kicks it again long upfield. It's headed away, and Bedford try and bring it away.
It's now Telford 1, Merthyr 2.
Shot, and it's chipped by the post by the keeper. Well, Mooney's got the bug now after his first
Come on,
one.
Dan.
Whether that
Come
was
on.
going in, it was difficult to tell from this angle. But Wright wasn't taking any chances, and he dived to his right at full stretch and parries it out for Harriers' second corner.
Yes, lads. Come on.
As Mooney isn't credited with the goal that's gone in, you feel his first goal of the season isn't far away. And a few decent efforts against Alfreton as well. Corner then on the left-hand side. Floated in by Evans and headed away. It's headed back into the penalty area, and here's Obi with his back to goal, trying to turn with the defender on him. And the end, he lays it off to the right for Folks. First time cross from him is volley clear. And now Bedford will try and counter-attack with Ellis Brown racing down the left wing. He's still going Brown. Obi challenging him. And does well, he's penalised Obi. The judge have pulled him down. And that will be a free kick to Bedford. Gallup Murray's claiming the ball went down. It certainly didn't look it from here. Got to say, seemed to be well on the line. So a free kick it will be to Bedford. And Obi may be a tad fortunate to get away without a card.
Yeah.
Just trying to gain possession, pulled his opponent back. This free kick is right on the left touch line.
Come on, boys.
And Josh Phillips, who's just had his loan from Luton extended, is one of the players over it.
Kitty Bourne, we live up
half-hearted
County Durham. We used to watch.
Missed by a defender. It's still there around the penalty area before it's eventually hooked away. And that was a scary moment for Harry.
I thought you meant Libya was in the country, Yoza. Kitty Bourne, but live up County Durham. It's a lovely place, County Durham. Mate, I was born in Stockton on Tees. Used to watch them with my dad as a young lad. Wolves and Kiddie. Wolves am I, am you. Good all right, yeah, I'm okay.
And it's waterlogged. That's the thing. The water's just sitting kind of underneath.
Well, I'm glad you found us anyway, Yoza. Excellent, mate. Excellent.
Completely unavoidable. There's no way to get away from them tonight, so it's going to have to take some really careful work out there.
Which is why they need to be more than one up going into the closing stages, isn't it? But yeah, it's difficult. And rain is still coming down. Still, the rain keeps falling. To quote Creedence Clearwater Revival, it's a throw in to that's one for the youngsters. Throw into Bedford on the far side, but there's a Harris player. I think it's Jack Clark. I've just taken a bit of a knock to the head. And it's just lying on his back. The referee at the moment is not calling the physio, so maybe it isn't a head injury. It's indicating the physio can't come on.
Good old Geordie. Debs, man. I read pet. Fog on the time is all mine.
Udu to take it.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep up their good current run, having just been promoted last season. It's not an easy step to make up from the Southern Premier, that level, into this league. So Bedford will feel they're doing pretty well at the moment. What's a delay here? We still have another throw taken. I think the referee was talking to somebody. And eventually the throw-in will be taken down the line. Harriers head that gets to it first, then it's volleyed forward by Kalambai and kicked into the Harriers supporters opposite us in the stand. A few derisive cheers from them as the ball is rather agriculturally hoofed into the stands for a Harriers throw just inside the Bedford half. 5 minutes to normal time to go to half time. Kidderminster Harriers 2, Bedford Town 1.
Get in.
It's a throw in for Harriers on the far side. Evans throws it down the line. It's volleyed away and picked up.
Don't forget to like on YouTube, please. Hit a like. That'd be amazing. Thank you. I'm going to check how many likes there are now.
Well, after his penalty area, plays a long kick rather through the middle. It's Bedford defensive.
Oh, I don't know.
Get to it, and they play the ball to the Harriers after audacious overhead kick from Candola. Looks to get Harriers on the way, and then shows Silver's head. Flicks it on for Reynolds, who goes for the early shot. But the keeper, that's a little out of position. Might have been his thing.
11. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Jan.
And out for a goal kick to Bedford Town. Reynolds looks a bit frustrated, but see his thinking there. Goal kick to Harriers.
Is that half time? No.
To Bedford, rather. Adam Murray's having a long chat with Luke Spokes down from Folks, rather, down in front of us. Joe Folks.
Yeah.
He's taking a drink. There's a Bedford player's gone to the bench for a little check on a possible injury as well. Ellis Brown.
Oh.
The end of all that. Football will resume. The goal kick then from Joe Wright for Bedford. It's into the Harriers half. It's Obi's first to get his head to it, heads it sideways, and then it's headed forward by Kalambai. Attempted through ball there from Bedford from Tripp. Doesn't find a blue shirt, and the ball ends up with Christian Dibble, who waits to be challenged before picking the ball up.
Of course he does. What a lad.
Takes a step back and punts it upfield, left-footed. And the ball is flicked on nicely there by Willoughby for Mooney, who tries to return the favour. And was Willoughby fouled? No, says the referee. Must have decided the defender got a bit of the ball. Willoughby is still holding his right shin. Appeals for a penalty for Harriers turned down.
Unbelievable.
I think the defender did get the ball, but the question is whether he got the player first. Clearly, in the view of the referee, it wasn't a foul, and no penalty has been given. It will be a corner.
Unbelievable.
It was a good move, it must be said. Nice combination between Willoughby and Mooney. Ending in Willoughby going down under challenge. And Harriers having to settle for the corner when they felt they could have had a penalty. So Evans from the right-hand side, left-footed towards the far post. Obi tries to go for it, and it comes to the edge of the area. Mooney with a volley. That's blocked, and then Kalambai is adjudged to have handled the ball. And a free kick is given to Bedford. He'd do well not to argue because he's already on a yellow card for dissent, so he gets his position back in defence. Harriers knocking on the door because they do that a lot in games.
Knock on the door, knock on
converting
the
those
door.
into goals. They have done twice. I feel they could have had more.
Combination between Mooney and Willoughby there is massively underrated because in the end it didn't result in a clear-cut chance, but Willoughby laid off Mooney superbly with his chest, went for the return, got it inside the area, and I think there's a foul there. That I might be in the minority, but I'm not too sure why Kurt Willoughby goes down there. He's 6 yards from goal, I think.
Yeah, Adam Murray's talking to the assistant referee, and I expect that's on similar lines.
We were looking, every forecaster found says about 8 o'clock the rain was supposed to stop. It's just got a lot worse.
Yeah. We'll be testing for the players. But Bedford clear. Harriers will be happy they get in half time ahead. Again, they might feel they could be further ahead than they are, but they've had a bit of defending to do as well. That was good defending by Obi, who shepherded the ball out.
Harry or Willsey, mate, always looks a pen on the radio. Always. Without a shadow of a doubt, pal. You're so correct there, bud.
Stoppage time to be added on in this first half as the rain keeps coming down. It's 1 minute to be added.
Yeah, man, it doesn't shut when the game's on. Everyone comes in at half time, don't they? So I think so anyway.
Look to be going ahead.
Maybe someone can answer that. Maybe Stu or someone.
As well as the ball is hit long though by Bedford, so they've still got to concentrate in these closing moments of the first half. Harriers might have given a free kick away. There they have.
Dan, I reckon he probably thought he's got a penalty here and he'll just take that. That's what I thought.
Bedford player, it was Greg Taylor. It was a Bedford player. It's a free kick just inside the Harriers half, and the referee will certainly allow them to take this and finish off an attack. So Harriers will yet another set piece to deal with. Make sure they're not frustrated right at the end of this first period. Sandiford is over it. So is Brown. Sandiford it is, who chips it into the penalty area. It bounces and skids off the surface and straight out for a goal kick. And that, I was about to say, that may be it for the first half. I don't have to say it. Maybe it is it. The referee has blown his half-time whistle, and Harriers go in at half-time, leading by 2-1. They didn't get off to the best of starts when they conceded in the 5th minute. They were cut open down the middle by Marsh, but he was a victim of a very good tackle, only for the ball to go straight to Ellis Brown, who was all on his own and finished well. That was 1-0 to Bedford, but a couple of minutes later, a good break down the right-hand side, and Folkes' cross for Jack Clark, who thundered the header into the net. And then on 20 minutes, Mooney firing the ball from the right-hand side into the penalty area, hit the boot of defender Kakala, who was trying to block it, when floated off his boot over the head of the keeper and into the net, and Harriers lead 2-1. They've had a fair amount of territory to defend at times. They've had quite a lot of set pieces to defend. Bedford have had something like 4 notable free kicks and 4 corners in that first half, but they've dealt with all those pretty well for the most part, and they have threatened themselves, have had opportunities, and they will argue might have had a penalty when Kurt Willoughby went down in the area. Not to be at half time.
Yeah.
This area is 2, Bedford Town 1. Happy with that first half, Matty?
Very. I think that's probably the best half, excuse me, we've seen from Harriers here at Agborough this season. Deservedly ahead. And I think if there was a touch of fortune about Dan Mooney's goal, as we're calling it, there was also a touch of fortune about the Bedford goal as well. So if we can say that's equalised and counted one another out, then Harriers lead by virtue of a very good goal and a very concise finish from Jack Clark. So I don't think there can be any complaints about Harriers being ahead, and hopefully the platform that first half has provided is for Harriers to go on and get another goal or two and see this one out, because they've attacked quite well in the half. And talk about the penalty appeal as well. There are lots of reasons to think why Harriers perhaps should be further ahead.
Yeah, they're on course to go up to 4th in the table, but Scarborough Athletic not played today.
Yes.
And Harriers leading here.
Of course we do. We know all that. We know we need to score again. Absolutely need to score again there, Mark. Really do. Right. Okay. So, as it stands, it's Telford 1. Merthyr 3. Let's see if Trevor Owens reads out.
At the end of the first half in their game at Oxford City. Here's Carson Wishart.
I'm afraid so, because it's Oxford City 1, Hereford 0. The goal coming on the stroke
Yes.
of half-time. Controversial as well, because Joshua Parker got beyond Matt Preston. It was on a yellow card, and Preston shoved him in the back. He went tumbling over just by a couple of centimetres outside the box. Parker thought he was inside the box, and up stepped Josh Ashby, who's been a thorn in Hereford's side all first half, and it was a free kick from 18 yards, and it was a lovely curling low effort past Richardson, who was fully stretched. Before that, Hereford had a number of chances, most noticeably Sam Osborne hitting the inside of the crossbar from a shot on the left side of the box. Oxford, though, they had been knocking on the door and ringing plenty of warning bells from a corner. They hit.
Thank you, Stu. Thank you. My idea is generally good. It's just no one really listens to what I'm saying. See? No one listens to what I'm saying at all.
And in the second half, it's Oxford 1, Hereford 0.
One Hereford fan on Twitter, or the artist formerly known as Twitter, Carson, has said, stupid first yellow, but can't argue with the second. Preston had to go. Disaster.
Yeah, we were just debating just before you come to us on 94.7 FM. Preston, knowing he was on a yellow, and he made the decision to push the player down. Of course, he didn't know they were going to score, but Josh Parker was a really lively striker. He's Antigua international. He was one-on-one with Richardson, and Richardson was on rushing off his line, and he started to spread himself. You probably
we definitely need a third. We definitely do need a third.
Preston made that snapshot decision. Hereford now not only a goal down, though, down to 10, and it's going to be a very difficult second half for them. I don't know if Terry agrees.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really tricky for Hereford.
I don't care about Hereford. Hereford are boring. Whatever, Hereford, whatever. Yeah, so there you go. That was the first half. Happy days. Are we enjoying Watch with Wes from Wes Harrires Fans Podcast? What do you reckon? Is this good? We enjoying this? Is everyone here? Everyone for a drink? Anyone pissed? Yes, of course.
Thank you very much indeed. You're welcome back to 97 FM with the news tonight. Kidderminster Harriers lead Bedford Town by 2 goals to 1. Ellis Brown actually put Bedford ahead on 5 minutes. No doubt around Agra that some Harriers fans thinking, here we go again. But credit to Harriers, they were level within 3 minutes. Jack Clark scoring on 8.
Oh.
And then, well, a certain amount of discussion whether it was Dan Mooney's goal or whether it was an own goal by Cole Kapekwa, who actually had a spell on loan at Harriers, I seem to remember, a while back. Either way, it hit the back of the Bedford net, and Harriers lead at 2-1 at half-time in that one. We'll round up all the other half-time scores for you in just a tick.
Tammy Gooding at breakfast.
It's all happening.
Two men of a certain age.
Yes.
Tethered together.
Yes.
Keeping their dignity, yeah?
Trying to.
It's Elliot Webb and Malcolm Boyden walking, three-legged, all over
Wow.
Herefordshire and Worcestershire.
And with that, 6.5 miles. I think that is a result.
Droitwich to Bromsgrove. Next, they'll be walking through Hereford City Centre, finishing at Hereford Cathedral.
Well done, everyone. Well done. Well done, Matt Preston, top man. Conceded a goal, though, didn't they, from the free kick? But that's okay. Just need to stay in front in the second half, not sit back and hope. Well said, Harry Wilsey. Well said, my friend. Well said. I'm going to turn them down a little bit if you don't mind, because it's doing my head in. It's doing my head in. It's literally right there in my ears, and I feel a bit deaf. Oh, there you go. That's all good. That's all good. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Loving this. Great way to listen to the game. Great work, Wes. Thank you so much, Mr. Mark Wilson. Appreciate that. I do have some good ideas sometimes. I really do. Right. Let me just... All right, mate. I was only doing some updates. Image file. Right, listen, I'm going to give the shout out. Going to give this a shout out because... yeah, thanks, Stephen, mate. Appreciate that. Just giving this a shout out because oh no, that's not it. Where have I gone? Where have I gone? Let's get rid of him. There you go. So if anyone, this is a shameless plug, but no one pays me to do this, so I may as well try and make a bit, whatever. But if you need any help with your energy, or your broadband, or your SIM card bills, or insurance for your house, please check me out, the Energy Fixer. I'm here, and I have helped so many Harriers fans, and also so many of the past Harriers management team as well. So yeah, so there you go. And if you do help me out, you can get 50 quid if someone takes 3 packages. which is great. So there you go. So if anyone can do that, that'd be amazing. Thank you. I'd love that an awful lot. Thank you. Leave that there for the second. So what are we thinking, guys? We're winning 2-1. We're actually scored 2 goals in a half of football. Unheard of. Yeah. So let's have a look. See what were the scores on the doors. Let's have a look. So currently at half time, it is Telford 1, Merthyr 3. Reese has scored 3 goals for Merthyr. If anyone could have bought him, man. If anyone could have bought him, never mind. Buxton 0, Southport 1. Oh, what's going wrong for Buxton? It just goes to show you, right? Anyone could beat anyone. And Chester are losing 1-0 at home to Marine. Oh, my goodness me. Chorley 0, Alfreton 1, Curzon 1, Spennymoor Town 1, Darlow 2, Worksop 1, Harriers, come on, Kitty 2, Bedford 1, Kings Lynn 0, Leamington 0, Macclesfield 1, Peterborough Sports 1. There you go. Who scored for Peterborough? There you go. And Oxford City 1, Hereford 0, as we just heard earlier. There you go. Oh, enjoying with a mug of tea, 2 hours ahead of UK time here. Thanks, Yoza. Thanks, pal. Glad you're enjoying it. The stream. Well done, mate. Well done. So in the Champions League, if anyone cares, earlier today it was Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 3. You had Napoli 0, Frankfurt 0, and then half times nearly are Atletico Madrid 1, Union Saint-Gilloise 0. You got Glimt 0, Monaco 0, Juventus 1, Sporting CP 1. Liverpool against Real Madrid, the big game is 0-0. Let's have a look and see what's going on there. Who's got the possession? Who's got the possession? Mainly Real Madrid got the possession. There you go. 61,000 capacity in Liverpool. Blimey, that'd be so. Right, so there you go. So is Jude playing? Let's have a look. Lineup, is Jude playing? I hope so. Is Jude playing? And is Bellingham's playing yet? And what about what's his name? Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's not playing. There you go. Never mind. Paris Saint-Germain losing 2-0 to Bayern Munich. Kane scored. No, double from Diaz. Oh dear. There you go. Tottenham 1, Copenhagen 0. Copenhagen 0. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Don't forget, if you need your energy fixing, look, my phone number's there, my email address is there. Just send me a message, guys. Send me a message, because honestly, it's tough out there. I could save you money, and it would help me out as well if you do that. So there you go. I'll keep saying some blue in the face because it's the best way to do it. All right. So there you go. There you go. Right, where are we now? So what time are we kicking off? Should be soon. 2-1
at half-time. Harriers 2, Bedford Town 1, as we've been telling you. It's goalless at Kings Lynn Town against Leamington. Macclesfield Town 1, Peterborough Sports 1. Sam McClintock had Peterborough Sports ahead on 5 minutes. Damani Mellor equalising for Mac 2 minutes into added time at the end of that first half, as we were telling you. Oxford City 1, Hereford 0. Josh Aspie's goal there a minute into added time. With Hereford also, of course, now down to 10 men. Matt Preston sent off for his second yellow card.
Bye, Matt. Bye.
Second half coverage is on the way very soon.
Very soon, Trevor. Very soon.
Squeeze this in. No, the former England captain Sir David Beckham said he couldn't be prouder after being formally knighted today. The 50-year-old, who was named on King Charles' birthday honours list earlier this year, was knighted by the King during a ceremony in Berkshire earlier for his services to football and British society.
I think that obviously, you know, when I was last honoured for my OBE, I brought my grandparents, and that was very special because the royal family have played a huge role in our family over the years, and we know how important our royal family is, and you know, it's the most important institution in the world and the most respected institution in the world. So to be stood here today being honoured as an East End boy, you know, and to have done what I've done and be able to work, you know, with the charities that I've worked with and played with the teams that I've played with and the players that I've played with and the managers that I've played under. And I also want to thank the British people as well, because, you know, with their support over the years, it's been, it's one of the reasons why I'm here today. So it's a big moment.
They've been a role model, particularly for young men, for a very long time. But does this almost make it more,
Yeah.
more of a role model?
Reece hat-trick, man. Oh, unbelievable. Well, it's not unbelievable at all, is it, really? We knew he's good. And we knew he's that good as well, which is annoying. I need to do my beard. I'll do my own hair now. I'm just a cheapskate. Just do my hair. Just get it off. Yeah, it's very nice.
Secure children's futures and their safety around the world. And unfortunately, there's always a crisis and there's always something that's happening. So my work with charities will never end. And with everything else, I think there's a responsibility that comes with, being honoured and becoming a sir. But I've already known that responsibility for a long time.
Yes, you have, David.
Years. I think that when I became a professional footballer,
So, thoughts on the second half then? Are we going to concede in the 99th minute of the game? I don't think there'll be that much. I don't know. I got a feeling there won't be that much injury time tonight. I don't know. Maybe there will be. Maybe there won't. I don't know. Still got 11 people in the room, which is great on the live stream, which is excellent. Second half on the way soon. Loving that. Yeah, loving that. So that'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be good.
So I didn't get the opportunity to say my wife made it, and I'm sure she'll make you one. But I will at some point. I will make that point. But yeah, it's a very special moment, and obviously to have Victoria here and my mum and dad, and it's a very proud day for them.
David Beckham knighted today, or formally knighted today by the King. Right, so if you want full second half commentary on Oxford City against Hereford, boy, the Bulls have got a bit to do. You can get that
thanks.
on 94.7 FM and online. Hereford trail by a goal to nil at half-time. They're down to 10 men after Matt Preston was sent off as well. Your commentary team for this one, as I say, Hereford need a really big effort in the second period. Terry Goodwin, and first of all, Carson Wishart. Meanwhile, let's head back to Agborough. I think players emerging.
Let's do it. Everyone back in. Come on. Everyone back in.
Bedford Town, Clive Eakin.
Yes, the Bedford team are out. We're still waiting for Harrires to come.
Don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. I'd love it if more people subscribe. We're on 337 at the moment. We want to get 500 by Christmas. No, by New Year's Eve. That'd be amazing. Thank you.
The Harrires players do now emerge. The pitch, I have to say, still looks a good condition, but I am becoming a little concerned that my car might be floating out of the car park right now because it was already pretty wet when I parked it. So anyway, but we're okay. Matty Ballett, what do you want to see in the second half, apart from obviously more Harrier's goals? What are you looking for from them?
Just that forward momentum. I think we've said for a few weeks, Harriers defend best when they're on the front foot, when they keep on attacking. No need to invite pressure here at home. Go out for the attack, grab another couple of goals and see the game out. You might just have heard over the tannoy that they made a change at half time at Bedford. So Eddie Panter, who did start the last game, has come on.
Eddie Panter.
And he has replaced Callum Tripp. Whether that's enforced or whether it's tactical, I'm not sure. No change for Harriers. I'll go through their team in a moment. They're kicking from right to left as we look at it. Or right on the right-hand side of the stand on the main road side. So they're kicking towards the Harriers terrace of supporters. A few of whom did see you getting sacked in the morning after scored, but happily they'll not be singing that since Harriers lead by 2-1.
Man.
And they have a throw in halfway inside their own half. Harriers then made 2 changes to the starting lineup from their last game. Jack Clark and Kurt Willoughby coming in. So Christian Dibble in goal, back 4 of Joe Folks has got the assist. Paul Kalambai, who is on a yellow card for dissent. Owen Evans, and then Cam Condola in front of them. Riley
no one gets sent off.
No one gets sent off. Who may have a goal, although at the moment on Press Association he doesn't, but he didn't cause it.
We'll have to fight us, Clive. And fight that really as well.
Jack Clark has got a goal on his return.
Are you on about the yellow card for Kalambayi? Kalambayi!
Harriers.
I get that. I get it.
It's a foul by Bedford. Their defender, Akawa, It'll be a free kick to Harriers. And it's on the right wing. She did quite a few free kicks in the first half, but now they have one themselves. Bedford have Joe Wright in goal. Very briefly.
That'd be good, Yozo. You're correct, mate. You are correct.
So Harriers for 1 game is now on loan, actually until December for Bedford, but he's making his debut for them. Ryan Doherty, Cole Pakawa, Greg Taylor, and Josh Dawudu at the back. It's Harriers.
Shot in here.
Free kick on that right-hand side. Towards the far post, and it's headed by Show Silver, but he couldn't head it forwards. And Bedford clear, and now they try and start an attack. Racing down the right-hand side is the substitute Panther, who good run from him, but not a great cross straight into Dibble's hands. So the rest of their team, Josh Phillips, Callum Tripp, Greg Sandiford, and their goal scorer Ellis Brown. Sorry, not Callum Tripp, because he's been substituted now. So, I'll read that again. Josh Phillips, Eddie Panther, Greg Sandiford, and Ellis Brown, and then Granby and Tyro Marsh. Throw into Harriers, halfway inside the Bedford half. It comes to Candola. Lays it off for Obi. To the right. For folks who's long ball forward. Looked like it might have flicked off a Bedford head. We'll soon find out. Yes, the referee does give the throw in. He's trying to test his innocence, Dawood, but certainly looked like him off his head. So throw into Harriers. Now they'd love a goal early in the second half.
Yeah, we
settle
would.
things down.
Yes, we would.
A little bit. And the main thing they'd have to worry about is the rain, which is still coming down.
My goodness me.
It's particularly muddy under the assistant referee's foot on the halfway line at the moment. He could go flying at any moment on those conditions. The throw-ins in doesn't beat the first defender, though. And Bedford have a chance to clear. Riley Reynolds goes. We just caught the defender as he went for the ball, caught his boot, and a free kick is awarded to Bedford Town inside their own penalty area. But the Bedford players stayed down. It's Dawudu who stays down there, but he's back on his feet. He's okay. A free kick to Bedford. 4 minutes to the second half gone already.
I will tell you one other man who would be very pleased for that to say a Dan Mooney goal would be Cole Pakawa. It's not just because it would otherwise be an own goal for him, but Maria's fans of the last few years will recall he's had consecutive red cards across 2 seasons here at Agra. 2 seasons ago playing for Bromley, I think it was, and last season playing for Oxford City. I think I've got that the right way around, but in any case, consecutive seasons he's been sent off here at Agra. So yeah, he'll be hoping that's his 3 and done.
Yes, indeed. It's a throw in to Bedford just inside their own half, and it's Dawudu who's over it. Bedford all in blue, the Bedford Blues, as the rugby team's called. Harriers in their, of course, red and white half shirts. And from the throw in, Harriers win possession. Ball bounces out. Adam Murray is almost tripped up inadvertently by Ryan Doherty of Bedford. So it is particularly slippery looking around that area. Harriers now on the edge of the penalty area. Oh, the ball sails over the stand roof.
Not that again, Dan.
After he set himself
Not
up
that, Dan.
beautifully.
Come on, Dan.
Getting past the defender, a clear sight on
What's he
goal.
doing?
But to say he got underneath that would be something of an understatement, as the ball goes many a mile and out of the ground. Thought that was his moment there, Dan Mooney, for an undisputed goal, but not to be. Harry still have that 1 goal lead they'll be nervous about the longer the game goes on. Goal kick from right. It's Obi who gets his head to it for Harriers, and it's flicked on by Show Silver. It's still a bit of head volleyball going on. Mooney eventually heads it down into the ground, and Clark does well to nick the ball off Taylor. And it's with folks for killing Mr. Harriers on the right wing. Comes back infield to Willoughby, who plays it to the penalty area to Mooney, who just couldn't quite control the ball that was moving fairly swiftly off the slick turf. And it goes out for a goal kick to Bedford. And still Harriers lead by 2-1. Looking to extend that unbeaten run of theirs.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Places. It's Scarborough Athletic not playing today. So Harriers can overtake them. The long kick from the keeper from Bedford. Obi gets his boot onto it. It's high in the air up towards the halfway line. And a strange curling kick from a Bedford defender. Sees the ball go out for a Harriers throw just inside their own half. Murray takes the opportunity to give Evans some instructions. Evans with a throw just inside his own territory. You see, difficult. The ball getting wetter.
Owen Evans is a player, isn't he? He's an absolute player, Owen Evans. Unbelievable.
Who's that come off last? That's come off a Bedford head last, so it will be a Kidderminster Harriers.
Yes, he has.
Throw. Evans poised for the long one. He's offered the opportunity for a short one, which he takes. Jack Clark coming up to him, and then Clark turns inside well to get beyond the defender. Mooney chips it into the penalty area, and it's chased. But there was an offside flag up against Willoughby anyway. Couldn't quite reach it. So it will be, well, free kick, goal kick, take your pick from Bedford's point of view. In fact, they're taking a free kick, and the keeper's taking it rather further towards the edge of the penalty area than it should be, but never mind. Go right. A couple of decent saves in the first half, notably one from a Dan Mooney shot. His kick is a long one. Candola gets to the ball first, but it comes back to Bedford. But then Clark dispossesses his man, and as a Bedford player falls over on the slippery turf, it runs to Willoughby. Was on his own for a moment. He's now challenged. Tackle comes in on him. Tries to win the ball back again. Can't. It's lobbed back in by Candola, but can't control it, and it'll be picked up by the keeper, Joe Wright. Harriers still 2-1 to the good. Having come from behind in the first half, 2 goals in the first 10 minutes of the game. And the third goal coming inside 20 minutes, nothing since. On kick again, that's a huge kick. And Candola leaves it, then they're going from one goalkeeper to the other from right.
Brilliant.
Picked up by Dibble.
Dibble.
He walks the edge of his penalty area. Left-footed. That's a long kick from him as well, and it'll be picked up by Show Silver on the right-hand side. Goes for the early cross. Riley Reynolds, little flick to set himself up. Oh, and then he underhits the pass. That was a shame. He did so well initially, but underhit the pass, Reynolds, and couldn't find Willoughby. And an opportunity to create an opportunity has gone there. Evans now with a throw down the line, trying to get Harriers going again. Willoughby trying to keep the ball in. On the left-hand side, there's a battle for the ball. The 3 players gone to ground. And eventually the referee decides it's a free kick to Kidderminster Harriers.
Fair play, ref. Well done, referee.
And comes Joe Wright to take this free kick. And Murray shouting at the referee, but then he does do that quite a lot, if we're absolutely honest. The long kick from the keeper. Right. Oh, he's beaten the first defender who jumped for it. That was Marsh, missed it completely. First forward. Now Bedford are coming again out to the left-hand side. And it's infield to Brown. So Bedford trying to threaten. Haven't really done so far in the second half, but they're inside Harriers' territory, but nothing comes of that. And Harriers are able to win possession and counter-attack with Reynolds. He's got Evans to his right, and he uses, Mooney to his right, and he uses Mooney, who gets it onto his left foot. It's blocked. There's going to be a chance here for Reynolds. Can't quite squeeze it through. And the keeper makes
Riley.
The chance goes back in a Good counter-attack from Harrires. And Mooney with the ball into the penalty area. Reynolds tried to find the space to fire the shot in, did so eventually, but there's a defender and a goalkeeper between him and goal, and he couldn't put it in the net. And Harrires take it back to Christian Dibble, who'll start again for them. They just want this third goal to take the nerves and the edge off things. They've got a throw in just inside the Bedford half. Evans is poised to take, actually almost drops the ball behind him, so the ball is getting very wet. And this persistent
very wet.
Penalty area is hooked away, and it comes to Reynolds. It goes for an ambitious shot. It wasn't a bad effort from.
Of course you do, Dan. It's what we always do.
Outside the penalty area, went over the bar, but it wasn't a bad effort. They're looking capable of getting this goal, Matty, but they will be a lot happier if and when they do get it.
Yeah, it needs to arrive, doesn't it? Again, you can't say that Harrys have come out and shut up shop at the start of this second half and just determined to sit on their lead, can you? They have gone about their business. Dan Mooney should have 2 for the night, shouldn't he, in all honesty? He set himself just the goalkeeper to beat, and it looks harder to achieve the finish he did, in fairness, than it would have done to work the goalkeeper, but it's very easy to play from 80 yards away, sat up here, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And now it's Bedford breaking down the right-hand side, and it's Phillips who gets the cross in towards the far side. It's headed away by Obi. It'll come back for Bedford, but a short pass from them allows Harrires to win possession, and it's end-to-end all of a sudden as Willoughby plays it to Mooney. He's forced backwards into his own half, plays it at the outside of his boot to Folks on the right wing, over the halfway line now, back into the Harrires half with Obi. Now Kalambayi.
Paul Kalambayi.
To his left.
Paul Kalambayi.
Clark. To Kalambayi.
What a lad, what a lad.
In towards the penalty area, almost found Show Silver on the edge of the area. The ball's just in front of him. He wasn't able to get it. Now pumped up field by the keeper. Bedford looking for a foul. They don't get it. Referee felt that substitute Eddie Panther was playing for that.
Eddie Panther
collects for Kidderminster Harrires. He had a couple of saves in the first half to make, but relatively straightforward ones, really. No chance for the goal. His kick, Field, comes back into the Harrires half, but it's Folks who gets to it first and plays it back to Dibble, who kicks it first time from inside the D. It's a long kick down the middle, but it's headed away by Taylor. And now an over-the-top ball for Bedford, and that's been chased out by Panther. And when he gets to the byline, and Dibble bravely dives across him and gets a kick in the stomach in the process.
Oh, no.
Referee's having a word with Panther. It's gone out for a goal kick. Harry is almost caught on the break, but Dibble decided to go for it.
I think it's good goalkeeping, because he's just narrowed the angle and made it impossible, hasn't he, to get any kind of shot off. A collision, therefore, was inevitable, and he's been prepared to take a whack there.
Yeah, he seems to be okay. And it will be a goal kick to Harrys, holding his left side slightly there, Devont. Want him to come off, and Morgan Smith might have to go goal again, as he did against Telford, with that extraordinary side against Telford, where the Kidderminster Harriers striker went forward for a late set piece wearing a goalkeeper's shirt. That was a difficult one to fathom. Long ball upfield from Bedford, and it's with Sanderford on the left, but he's challenged and dispossessed by Folks. And now Harriers down that right wing with Mooney, cuts inside, lays it back. It'll come to Evans, who finds Folks in a fair amount of space on the right wing. Jack Clark comes to in support, and Clark gets the pass, plays it to Candola. Now Evans on the left. Harriers try from this flank. Riley Reynolds, his cross is headed away, and it's floated back in again, and it's a chance for Evans, and the ball is tipped over the bar. by a keeper. Right, that was a good save as it came in from the right. Evans, an instinctive strike at the ball, and it is tipped over for a corner. It's lost a corner.
John and Nick saying that save then was one of the best I've ever seen at Agborough. So, you know, obviously, that's what they do. They come in and just pull out worldies. It's ridiculous.
On the left-hand side, Reynolds gives a signal. Evans has made himself available for a short one. And indeed,
Just said that, Dan. Just said that, mate.
Evans back to Reynolds, who's now on the corner of the penalty area to Clark. Completely miskicked it, but does find a Harriers player. Then Mooney with a shot on the edge of the D. That's charged down. Back with Clark now for Harriers. They've been forced back towards the halfway line, but out to Reynolds on the left. He looks for a cross from deep towards the edge of the penalty area. It's well won by Callum Bay with a header, but couldn't find a Harriers teammate. And now Condola out to the left, appeals for offside from Bedford. We'll never know because the ball raced well away from the Harriers player, so no need for the assistant to flag for offside. It's a throw-in for Bedford near their corner flag. Harriers 2-1 up at Agborough, looking to move fourth in the table.
I imagine there's a different tinge to the frustration of not getting a goal to give yourself a bit of an extra cushion when you're being denied by the goalkeeper making really good saves. It's different when you're not hitting the target, or you're finding the you're finding the car park, or you're just firing over the bar. Being denied by some really strong goalkeeping here. Not that it will matter. Obviously, it is only still a 1-goal margin. It doesn't matter necessarily how, but it will breed confidence, I guess, is what we're saying. It's a better attacking play.
Yeah, Evans certainly brought out the best of Wright. Evans looking for his first goal of the campaign. It's halfway inside the Bedford half, and the cross is fired in by Folks, and it's come off a defender's head last, so it hasn't gone out yet. It does now bounce out. That will be a Harriers corner. This time from the right-hand side. So leveled up the corner count now. And already Owen Evans is making the signal. He's got both hands in the air.
Come on, boys. Come
I have
on.
no idea what that means, but hopefully the Harriers players do now.
Oh, let's get it in.
And they're lining up players mainly on the edge of the penalty area or just inside it.
Come on, boys.
Just
Come
one
on.
player, Show Silver, inside the 6-yard box, because that's where he scored from against Alfreton. That one's floated in towards the back post. It's headed across goal by Callum Bailey, but no one there to get on the end of it. The ball ends up coming all the way back to Christian Dibble, the Harriers keeper, and his pass will go straight into touch for a throw-in. Well, more threat from Harriers, but still not finding a way through for that third goal.
What you won't want, obviously, in the next 5 or 10 minutes as we get into the final kind of third of the game is for that panic to set in and start slashing at shots, and the chances all of a sudden become less and less clear-cut.
Yeah. It's bound to play in Harriers' mind that goals they conceded late in games are only human after all. It makes some supporters nervous. What's it do to the players? But they've got to be strong here, see this job through. Flicked forward by Evans, looking for Reynolds. There's 2 defenders on him, but he comes away with the ball. Tried to slide it back to Evans, but it was intercepted. But now it's headed back by Callum Bay. One, though, by Bedford. A little shove there by Reynolds. Fair to say that Dawudu didn't make a great effort to stay on his feet, but it was a free kick to Bedford.
It was a free kick.
Inside their own
It was a free kick.
Looking pretty grim for Hereford against Oxford City down the relegation zone and lost to Bedford in their last game, but Hereford are now 2-0 down at Oxford City. Problems for them, but Harriers at the moment on course as Moody fires in a big cross from well out, and Reynolds chasing it, couldn't quite get on the end of it. Other scores in this division so far. There's a Reese hat-trick for Merthyr Tydfil. They're 3-1 up at Telford. Southport are 2-0 up at Buxton. Marine 1-0 up against Chester. Alfreton, fuse to the scorer for them, 1-0 up against Chorley. Kirsten and Spennymoor at 1-1. Darlington are beating Worksop 3-1. Kingsley in the 1-0 up against Leamington. We find it quite tough this season. Macclesfield have just gone 2-1 up against Peterborough Sports, having been behind. Let's say Oxford with Ashby scoring in the first half. They've got a second one now. They lead Hereford 2-0. So Harriers with a throw-in halfway inside their own half.
Everyone's still there. Everyone enjoying it. Don't forget, give it a like. If you not give the stream a like, that'd be amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
His ball forward is cut out by Bedford, who now try and come forward with Phillips. He was well challenged by Jack Clark. He was looking to get a shot in there. Clark came around from behind him and just nicked the ball off him. And now it's a Harriers throw, and I think we're going to see a substitution for two substitutions for Bedford Town.
Okay. And, take that. All 17 people in. Exciting.
Ryan Blackman come on. He's replacing Greg Taylor.
Number 11, Ryan Blackman.
And who's the other one to see who's coming on? I think is it Joseph Ajose is coming on for them. And he's replacing
The town is number 18, Ellis Brown.
Edward. That's right, Ellis Brown, the goal scorer, is coming on. Joseph Ajose's on.
Is that
the wrong number on compared to the team sheet. Right. 26 comes on for them. So they chase this game. They will not be a team short of confidence. They'll still believe they're on a good run, having a good season at a new level. So Harriers still got plenty to do to take these points. And Bedford have a throw in halfway inside the Harriers half. On the far side from us. There's a rallying call from the Bedford supporters on the terrace, just to the right of the goal, but they lose possession from the throw-in. It's cleared by Candola, but picked up on the halfway line by Doherty for Bedford. Now on ball played forward by them. Now it's headed again back towards the right wing, cleared by Obi. In fact, there was an offside on the far side. So free kick to Harriers. And great alarms from that little spell. 21 minutes of normal time to go. Kidderminster Harriers 2, Bedford Town 1. All the goals coming in the first 20 minutes. Harriers coming from behind to lead. Long kick from Dibble is headed away. And Harriers want a free kick. They don't get it, but they still have the ball anyway. Obi forward to Willoughby. Evans, who's got that one well, plays it into the edge of the area. And Reynolds going for it, but he's tackled as he tried to shoot. But Harriers have it again with Kalamba. And he plays the ball into touch for a Bedford throw. In fact, it was Moody there from the right-hand side. Fired the cross into Reynolds, but he was quickly challenged and couldn't get the shot in. But Harriers come again. Joe Silver back to goal, finds Mooney, who drifts out to the right. He's tackled, but the ball will come to Joe Folks, who holds onto it on the right wing, then plays it to Mooney, who's gone out to that right touchline. Infield to Candola, now to Clark.
He's going to have their eyes everywhere from this one as Lambert's ball drops to the far post, headed down, and it's a goal! It is a goal, is it? Morgan Smith has got it? No.
There you go.
The goal has not been
there you
given.
Go. That was the goal.
They got the goal there from Morgan Smith, but not to be given.
Man alive. True, very true. Let's watch it again. Dan, thanks for that, mate. Thanks for that. How's the goalie saved that, man?
Ball drops to the far post, headed down, and it's a goal. It is a goal, is it? Morgan Smith has got
Steve
it.
Miller
No.
quality as well.
The goal has not been given. Harriers thought they got the goal there from Morgan Smith, but not to be given.
Great save. Great, absolute great save. Thank you for that, Dan. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate that. Right, 30 people in Wes Harrires Fans Podcast. Watch with Wes. That's me and yourself. Thank you so much, everyone who came through tonight. Thank you.
Penalty area comes back to Evans, who's tackled. Jack Clark volleys it forward. That goes out for a goal kick. Adam Murray yet to use substitutions. He seems to have used something a little bit less in recent games. I think I'm right to say the last 2 games I've seen just 1 sub used.
We're going to see any subs on, what do you reckon? Obviously, he'll take Mooney off and put a defender on.
Actually, one of the players over now, so he might be about to make the first change.
Put Walker on, up front, for a
on
laugh.
the far side.
18 in.
Bedford.
Here we go.
So it's a goal kick. I was looking across some of the players were, but it's a goal kick. The Bedford keeper kicks it long, and now it's almost hit over the top of the Harrys defence, but Condola was lively to it and got his head to it. And now it's a good tackle that comes in from Clark to deny Marsh, who was trying to move in towards the edge of the penalty area. Now an interception by Joe Boats, who plays it forward for Willoughby to chase. Defender gets there first and clears up to the halfway line. Does Akawa. Harry is trying to win it again. They felt there was a late challenge there, but not given. Now, folks down the right-hand side looking for Willoughby. That's cleared. Harriers will pick it up again. And here is Clark, scorer of the first Harriers goal. And now it's out to the left of Evans. There's a good defensive challenge on him there.
How long's left, do you reckon? How long's left?
I think it was denying Evans
15 minutes or so?
Tackles coming in from both teams. That was Harriers with Jack Clark. And they felt that...
Well, he's not, Dan, because he shipped pretty well Seb Thompson out. So maybe he is definitely watching the pod. AMS coming on, guys. AMS is coming on. We're being told. Who for, though? Willoughby? Yeah, I'm with you, man.
The ball back. Still just that slender 1-goal lead for Harriers. Oh, assistant referees indicated that's a foul by Dan Mooney.
Ooh.
It's a free kick to Bedford on the right touchline, deep inside the Harriers half. And a lot of set pieces to deal with in the first half. Matt, he actually dealt with them pretty well, but this is the first test of the second half.
No one's going to beat, I'm sorry, but no one's beating Obi and no one's beating Callum Baye. No one. No one. Well, they already have today, but no one else.
They're going to bring Amari Morgan-Smith on shortly, but not just yet. They've got to defend this free kick first. Phillips, it will be, to take it.
Willoughby, another game he hasn't scored in. Ridiculous. Jackie of the Oldham. Too long is what's left. Thank you, Jackie.
The player goes down in the area, but no real conviction in the appeals. But with this skinny surface, that was an interesting effort from Phillips. Hit it hard and low along the ground. No one from Bedford was able to get the end of it. Mooney just going in a little bit harder. Just jumped into his opponent, gives away another free kick, albeit this one is halfway inside the Bedford town half. So 15.5 minutes of normal time to go. Here comes the first Harriers change. Amari Morgan-Smith will come on. And big applause for Toby Show Silver.
Joe Silver. Okay, cool. Right, here we go. 1 for 1. Exactly the same player. 1 for 1.
Get on the score sheet, but certainly had his moments there. And he takes the captain's armband off. He might well hand it straight to Morgan-Smith. The bandage around his part of his right hand.
Yeah.
Morgan-Smith does indeed take the captain's armband and immediately moves into position to try and cut out this free kick for Bedford Town. The left-footed ball hangs in the breeze. That one really did hold up in the wind. Where the rain was clearly a fairly strong breeze blowing across the pitch. That was evident there. Harriers eventually get the throw in just inside their own half. And Adam Murray's now in conversation with Luke Spokes, who is about to come on for Harriers. Coming on now. He's replacing Jack Clark. Jack, the scorer of the first Harriers goal, a terrific headed finish. just holding the back of his
Yes,
leg.
mate.
So whether he's picked up a
Oh.
little bit of a sprain, I'm not sure.
He's not played that much football, though, has he? Like,
Sent Harriers on their way after they went behind. It was a timely goal. Is because 1-0 down. The mood was just
14 minutes to go on your app. Thanks, Yilza.
The quick reply changed that. Now Harriers and Morgan Smith, but his pass isn't accurate enough, and it's Bedford who now have it. It's played forward by Marsh out to the left-hand side.
Has Reece scored a 4th goal?
Folks as well. They'll win the ball and make the tackle. Harriers keen to get the ball back at every opportunity.
Martin, we don't talk about the Premier League here, mate. Don't care about it.
Possession. Long kick from, well, that's surely a push in the back. It was rather telegraphed there by Doherty on Reynolds. It's a free kick to Kidderminster Harriers just over the halfway line. I keep saying that, Mr. Cook. Sounds like it'll be in the Harbour's room too, but it's 13 minutes for the record of normal time.
We need to go back to talk about the weather, don't we?
Yes.
It's back to that fine light rain.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Don't care, Martin. This is our Champions League right now, mate. Come on now.
And it'll be Joe Folks to take it. It's it high towards the edge of the area, and it's Silver that goes through. Morgan Smith trying to force it in. Somehow they can't turn it in. There's some appeals to the referee. I think it was Obi Smith with the original header.
Yes, Martin, yes.
Smith. Obi with the original header, and then Morgan Smith almost turning it in from close range, but just couldn't force it in. Long throw for Harriers coming now from Owen Evans on the right.
Just got to win, man. Just got to win tonight. Come on.
This is Willoughby with a throw in towards the near post. Morgan Smith goes up for it, doesn't make contact. He just gets it to his feet now, and then the ball is fired towards goal.
Why is Willoughby taking throws, man? Come on.
Now won brilliantly by Reynolds, but just ran away from him into the penalty area, and goes out for a throw-in. Adam Murray letting the ball straight through his hands there as he tried to stop it. He goes to gather it now, and Harriers have a throw. They are threatening again. They're getting the ball into the dangerous areas. Just need someone to turn one in. It's the throw from Evans. Flicked in field by Morgan Smith, bodied out for a throw in again to Kidderminster Harriers. Looking to move to fourth place in National League.
It's been a while, long time coming, but really enjoying this game.
And throw goes in, Calabai jumps for it, but he had a defender right on him, and the ball's half cleared, and it could be a break on here for Bedford, but it's well played by Evans, who gets to the ball and then tries to play it forward. That hits a Bedford defender, but this time it's Spokes who gets the ball away.
Absolutely brilliant. Really pleased with what we're seeing football-wise. It's been a while, long time coming, but really enjoying this game.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you for that, Dan. Was that Donna? Dan, was that your sister? Otherwise, you're just a lady we don't know.
Into the last 10 minutes of normal time here in Agbra. And Bedford are preparing to bring on their veteran defender.
Oh, God.
Veteran striker, I should say, Sean Jeffers.
Oh,
He's been around a very long time, but meanwhile, Harriers, they almost landed a Willoughby, just dispossessed the defender, and had he been able to get on the ball, he would have been through on goal, but it just ran fully away from him and collected by the keeper. So Sean Jeffers, who actually played 6 championship matches for Coventry City, the first of those was 16 years ago. He's been doing the rounds around various non-league clubs in recent years. He's replacing Josh Phillips. But in his time, he played 96 EFL games in total for Coventry, Cheltenham, Peterborough, Newport and Yeovil, just the 5 goals. Was offered a contract by Tranmere Rovers at one stage, but refused to take it because he wasn't happy with the accommodation.
Brilliant.
It's a drop ball at the feet of the Bedford goalkeeper. Wright's long kick. It's well dealt with by Candola, but it comes back for Bedford, and there's a shot from outside the area, which is well saved by Dibble. It was Tyrone Marsh, the other veteran forward, who hit that low, and it was an awkward one for Dibble. He did very well to save it. And that's the closest Bedford have come in this second half. And relief for Harriers and good goalkeeping by Christian Dibble means it stays. Killing Mr. Harriers 2, Bedford Town 1.
Oh, God. Come on now.
Morgan Smith
You can't lose again. Can't lose again.
Rooney on the right to the edge of the area to Reynolds. He's dispossessed for the knee for this third goal. That was a reminder there for Harriers. From almost nothing, Tyrone.
I don't know what I'm worried about. We got Obi and Callum Bailly, the 2 biggest defenders ever at the back. So it doesn't really matter, does it?
Reynolds goes for the shot from outside the area, and with the keeper well beaten, it goes just wide. Good effort from Reynolds. 2 players on the floor. Morgan Smith for Harriers. He seems to be getting up. There's a player, though, for Bedford who required treatment.
How long's left, boys? How long's left? How long's left? Let me check.
So a pause in play with just over 8 minutes to go. Scores elsewhere. The Champions League, Liverpool lead Real Madrid 1-0. In 2045, hardy souls have braved the appalling weather here.
Always got faith, mate. Always got faith inside. Always got faith, pal. But come on now.
McAllister scored for Liverpool, by the way. They lead Real Madrid 1-0 in the Champions League. Tottenham are thumping Copenhagen 4-0. In the Championship, Birmingham City are 4-0 up against Millwall. Blackburn's improvement continues. They're 1-0 up against Bristol City. Derby lead Hull 2-1. Ipswich and Watford are at 1-1. Leicester lead Middlesbrough by 1-0. Mark Roberts continues to go well for Stoke. They're 3-0 up at Oxford. And Coventry City continue to go well under Frank Lampard. They've come from behind to lead Sheffield United by 2-1. It's goalless with Charlton and West Brom. Tats Sakamoto and Bobby Thomas are scorers for Coventry. And in National League North, Merthyr now 4-1 up at Telford, with Reece scoring all 4. He scored his 4th from the penalty spot, which seems a bit greedy to me. Having already got a hat-trick, he took the penalty as well, so he's got 4. Hereford still 2-0 down to Oxford City. Kingsley are now 2-0 up against Leamington. And Spennymoor lead 2-1 at Curzon Ashton now. 2-1 to Harriers. We're back underway. And Bedford play a long ball forward. Callum Byer's got to be careful. He's facing his own goal. And in the end, he takes no chances.
He's fine, Callum Boyle. Straight out.
Corner then to Bedford. In first of the second half. And no one seems prepared to take it for them. 2 players have walked away from it. Eventually, Jose is called to it.
5 minutes left. 5 minutes left, supposedly.
Apparently it is. No, he's leaving it now. A 4th player that comes over. I mean, it's their own time they're wasting. But
absolutely.
Anyway.
Absolutely.
Trying to switch that concentration off.
Yeah. Sandifer is taking it. And it's also a good defensive header there from Mika Obi from just outside the 6-yard box. The ball's knocked back in. That was an awkward one. But Christian Dibble watched it carefully. The
yes.
From
well done, Dib. Come on.
And Dibble makes a catch. He punts the ball upfield. And Moody tries to flick it on. Seems to hurt himself slightly in the process. It comes to Reynolds. He finds Willoughby on the
language is terrible. I'm so sorry.
Back to Mooney in field for Reynolds. He's challenged. That'll be a free kick to Killy Mr. Harriers, which will suit them nicely with 4.5 minutes to go of normal time. And it gets worse for Hereford. I suppose they could try and come from 3-0 down again, but they haven't got much time to do it because it's Oxford City 3, Hereford 0.
Get in there, son. Get in
A
there.
bit more pressure on them. The Harriers, this could be a morale-boosting win, but they're not there yet. We know that from recent past experience. They have a free kick, 2-1 up, having scored 2 for the first time after a run of 6 matches where they scored 1 in each game. So this free kick from the left. It's floated in by Spokes. Floated nicely, but it's actually beaten everybody and gone out for a goal kick. So Bedford will look to get the ball forward from this goal kick, put more pressure on Harriers. Just got to keep defending. They've got to keep their concentration right up to the very end. The long kick from right is headed on, but a good tackle from Candola. That's the sort of thing Harriers need. Wins possession, and it comes to Reynolds, who brings it forward for Kidderminster Harriers. And he's tackled, and now Bedford will try again. The ball chipped forward, but that's intercepted by Canonbai. Plays it down the left-hand side. He couldn't keep it in. It will be a Bedford throw, but they're back.
Of course. Pushed
back into their own half. 3 minutes to go. Kidderminster Harriers 2, Bedford Town 1. Jack Clark and possibly Dan Mooney, the Harriers scorers. Well, it's gone down on the wires as an own goal. But discuss that later. The point is that Harriers.
He's not doing very well though, Alex, is he? He's hardly a ooh.
The Bregan is dragged wide by Willoughby. Flicked on by Morgan Smith. He was getting close attention from a defender. In fairness, Kurt Willoughby.
Oh my goodness me.
He managed to
Oh
get
my
the
goodness
shot
me.
in, but dragged it wide. And still, it's 2-1. Match sponsors player of the match has gone to
Again,
Joe Folks.
every game. Come on, there's got to be someone else.
Make a third change. We're going to see Xander Zeba
On for Mooney, surely.
on for them.
No Walker. Doesn't fancy it.
He's come off the bench in the league this season. And he is going to replace Dan Mooney, who did seem to get a little bit of a knock or a tweak. It doesn't look as if he wants to come off, mind. He is going up on the far side, so he's got a long walk in the rain to get back, but he's played his part. His shot, which came off the defender's boot into the net, is one of the moment.
Xander Zanzibar.
To 3 points. Probably going to be maybe, I'm going to say 4 minutes of stoppage time. So throwing down the line from Harriers.
At least 4 minutes.
Morgan Smith.
Come on.
Comes off.
Come on, boys. Come on. In the corner. In the corner.
Harriers do get it back, and Dola with a long kick forward. That's going to go all the way out for a goal kick to Bedford Town.
Oh. Never great, that. Never great.
Why should do that? Woes late on, or to exploit that. Mooney, meanwhile, getting applause as he walks in front of the terrace. Right to our left, a long kick from Bedford is easily dealt with by Harriers. And again, Obi with the header that time, but it comes back again. A high ball over the top, an awkward one. Condola slightly misfires, but Obi's able to get to it and clears. And now Morgan Smith goes down, wants a free kick, doesn't get it. And so it's Bedford now moving forward. Gayami, he shrugged past one. He's into the penalty area. Gayami, got to be careful with their tackles. He comes out of the area now, goes out to the left wing for a Jose. He gets a cross in. Oh, it almost landed there for Mark. He couldn't quite reach it. And Harriers are able to clear. 5 minutes of added time. It's going to feel like a long 5 minutes for Harriers unless they can nick a goal. Real threat there. That cross on the left was a good one. Marsh just couldn't quite reach it. And Harriers stay ahead. It's a throw into Bedford. I was surprised Alan Murray can watch this. He's shouted plenty of instructions. He's desperately trying to make sure his team do the right things to see the job through. Here are Bedford to Sanderford. on the left to a Jose, who's looked pretty busy since he came off the bench. Jose is challenged, and it's Harry's with the ball. They'll get a free kick there, and they'll be very happy with that. Not a very wise piece of football there from, I think it might have been Dawodu to pull Harry's player back, just what Harry's wanted. They'll get a free kick, and they'll be able to slow it down. And the first minute of stoppage time has been successfully negotiated. Kidderminster Harriers 2, Bedford Town 1 in the rain, and it's been non-stop rain here at Agborough. The pitch, you have to say, has held up incredibly well.
It's a great pitch, that's why, pal. Great pitch.
He's tailor-made for errors. Harriers have got to make sure guilty of that. These closing moments, but that will be a... Like Candola pulled his man back, but he says not, and so does the referee. So Bedford don't get the free kick they wanted. It's cleared. Candola was indicating that the player made a meal of that, and it looks like the referee agreed with him. So here are Bedford on halfway. Again, they look for a free kick, they won't get it. And Evans plays it down the left-hand side. No one really there. It is well chased by Kurt Willoughby. It gets it out for a throw-in to Bedford, who are out of the ball, but they're a long way from goal at the moment.
Good.
Just under 3 minutes of stoppage time to be played. And Harry is leading 2-1. It's Harriers who win possession. And they have done that pretty well throughout much of this second half. But Bedford get it back, albeit in the end in the form of their goalkeeper, Joe Wright, who bowls it out underarm to Sanderford. Sanderford brings the ball forward, but a good strong tackle comes in there from Riley Reynolds.
Yes, well in Riley.
Throwing on the halfway line to Bedford. They'll try again down the left. Sanderford on the run. Reynolds again trying to hold him up. It comes back to a Jose. He changes direction. Bedford on the halfway line. 2 minutes to go. Good pressing from Harriers, but now the ball's played through the middle, and it's Kalambai who stretches to get to it first. Back come Bedford again. Handball appeals are turned down from Harriers. It's out to the right-hand side of Udu. Lower to the penalty area. It's not a great ball. Probably slightly panically dealt with by Kalambai. He got it away fairly cleanly, but I'm not sure he needed to, because Christian Diddle was going to pick that up. But anyway, it's done the job. But Bedford now try and win it again, just inside the Harriers half. But it's Candola who chips it forward. And if Willoughby's onside here, now does he go to the corner? Or does he try and set something up? He goes for the corner, Willoughby. And will hold up play with just over a minute of stoppage time to go. He's still got it, Willoughby's come back a bit, but he's still kept the ball. And eventually the two players have a sumo wrestling bout. The referee decides he can't decide who's doing what, so he allows play to continue.
Yeah.
Bedford played into the Harriers half, but Kalambai deals with it. And now the ball's passed back to Christian Dibble, who plays it long with his left boot. Willoughby looks as if he's got very little left. Might have picked up a little bit of a knock. It's a throw-in. We've got 35 seconds of the 5 minutes of stoppage time to play. As we know, of course, it is a minimum of 5 minutes, although I haven't seen any reason for that to be extended much during these 5. Throw-in. It's down the line, it's flicked on by Bedford, but again, it's Harriers who win it. And it's Evans who plays it forward. Morgan Smith gets his head to it, heads it forward. It's picked up by the Bedford keeper. They may get one more chance. Bedford will only be one more. And it's headed away by Omi. That's surely it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. No.
Get in. Get in. Get in.
They win the game and extend their unbeaten run to 5 games. Kidderminster Harriers 2, Bedford Town 1. The goals all coming in the first 20 minutes. Bedford taking the lead early on.
Just want to say, listen, guys, I'm about to go bed because I'm so tired. I had the worst sleep ever last night, thanks to my 5-year-old. Tried to get in bed at 3 a.m. No, go that way. Anyway, listen, Watch with Wes is undefeated. Thank you very much. 1-0 up. So we won 2-1. So there you go. So 3 points to us. Well done, everyone who got involved. Well done, everyone who got involved and watched Windsor win. Correct. Everyone, that was brilliant. I loved it. Thank you so much for getting involved. Should we do it again some other time soon? What do you reckon? Should we do that? What do you reckon? Yeah. I reckon we'll give it a go. Anyway, I'll put the highlights of John and Rory and Dave and that, just give us the updates and stuff. Yeah, I will do that. And I'll put it on tomorrow because I'm too tired now. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Jackie of the Oldham. Thank you, Yoza. Thank you, Nick. Hey, Nick. Hello, mate. Harry Wilsey. Thanks, mate. Mark, your name's not Dan. Harry's. Thank you, mate. Alex Withers, of course, from down south. Well done, Alex. Thank you, mate. Great to have you on board. Stu Washram. Here's Stu, mate. Perfect stuff, that. Well done. Who else have we got in? I'm going to say hello too before we go. Martin. Hello, Martin, mate. Great to have you with us. Inside Edge Sport, mate. Never in doubt, pal. Never in doubt. I had all the faith here. I really, really did. Well done. So, yes. Fantastic. Really, really fantastic. Thank you, everyone. And everyone I've forgotten or I haven't mentioned, apologies for that. But thank you so much, guys. Listen, this will be up pretty much straight after if you want to watch that again, or certainly watch the bits of it. I know I will for sure. Have a great evening, guys, and I'll see you soon. So thank you so much. Mwah. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds in the rain. Yes, we did it. Happy days. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.